Here we are, home sweet home. This has been a 14-hour day, and tomorrow we have a 15-hour day ahead of us in the sun. I have a stalker. It's raining. We're scrambling to bring all the tables in. I'm sweating like a sinner in church.
Oh.
Is it bad? Did somebody steal a Boo Bear? I'm just a normal human. I put my bra on one boob at a time like everybody else. Somebody ran off with their cash box. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. It is day one of Fall Festival Market. It's not too early in the morning. We actually got to sleep in till 9 a.m. today, even though we went to bed last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, so both of us are exhausted. But we packed the car last night, so car is all packed. Fortunately for this market, we have like no drive. And by no drive, I mean that it's literally right down the street from our house. So we're going to go drop this load of stuff off, and then Ryan's going to come back and get all of the inventory. We didn't bother squeezing it all into the car since it takes less than 2 minutes to get to the event venue. So we're going to go get the canopy put up, and I will start doing the tables and everything while Ryan comes back to get the inventory plushies. And we're getting there about 10 a.m. The actual event starts today at noon, so we'll have 2 hours before it starts. Although I remember last year, it was not very busy on Friday, which makes sense because, you know, most people are at work, the kids are in school at this time of year. So it wasn't super busy on Friday. So I'm not anticipating actually having very many customers unless subscribers come and see me, because a bunch of you guys have told me that you're going to come see me either today or tomorrow. So very excited to meet everybody. Not wearing makeup today, so excuse the appearance, but I need to give my skin a rest because I am breaking out. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping so I can help Ryan finish loading the car. This is so incredibly last minute, but I never finished my sign. So Ryan's gonna drill the holes in it right now so that we can hang it. I never fixed the back. There was a vlog when I made this. I will link it somewhere for you. But I made this sign because I refuse to pay the price that people charge for them on Etsy. And yeah, it did not turn out great. It turned out okay. Part of the problem is that I could not find a hanger that was big enough for this thing, so it doesn't really fit in there nicely. We tried heating this up and bending it, but it is very, very firm metal. It was also black, so I painted it white. And then the chain was also black, and I painted that white, although I didn't get all the sides, so there's black peeking through. So all in all, I think that I'll probably end up ordering a sign from Etsy in the long run. After a long journey, we are here at check-in. Well, first we gotta run to the post office because I have orders to ship out. But the post office is right here, right on the other corner from where check-in is. So we're gonna run in here first. Also, look at this house. It is one of my favorite houses in our neighborhood. Is it focusing? I don't think that it is, but I can say the same about me. That house right there. Isn't it so pretty? Right across from our post office. Here we are. There's the Honda sponsored stage. Tree City Fall Festival. So yeah, everybody, welcome to Greensburg, Indiana, my little old hometown. This camera is not focusing today. Yeah, because the windows are dirty. You can see all of Paisley's little snoot marks on there. But we are over on this side of the square. I will give you guys a square tour later today, but I absolutely love our city. It is so cute. This is the world famous courthouse. No, hang on. We'll do the tour later when it's actually focusing and I can show you what's happening. It looks like we're going to be on the opposite side of where we were last year, which I'm fine with because I remember that this side of the courthouse where we're going to be this year is shaded for the most part of the day when it's hottest, like afternoon time. Obviously you can see the sun right there for the morning, but it's really, really nice outside right now. So this will be good to be in the shade during the hottest part of the day, because last year it was like 96 degrees and we were just baking in the sun all day being on the other side of the courthouse here. So it looks like we're also going to be on a main pathway, which is cool. So we are going to be right up this sidewalk that's behind this food truck. We're going to be right up there. So that's pretty cool. Look at this. This is a great location. Right here on the main walkway near all the food, and we're on the opposite side from the music. So it hopefully shouldn't be too loud, and then I don't have to worry about putting music over this vlog so that I don't get a copyright strike. But look at how cute our town square is. Okay, I was gonna say earlier that this is the world famous courthouse. That's right, I said world famous. There is a tree growing out of the clock tower on the other side. I'll show it to you later when we're walking around. But yeah, this is gonna be great for pictures and stuff too, with our courthouse in the background, and we have the lights right here. I mean, I brought my own lights too, and I think that I got electrical. Oh yeah, no, I don't know. I gotta ask about that because I definitely paid extra for electrical. So we bought the fan and everything because it's gonna be like 86, 87 degrees today. Definitely wanna stay cool. As we're setting up here, I'm going to need to throw my hair up. It's already getting super frizzy. All right. Yet again, I'm standing here yapping. Let me help Ryan unload the car. Okay, there is a giant panel over here. Look at all this stuff coming out of it. I brought our extension cord. I think I just pick one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do we want to pick? Hopefully it's long enough. It's not long enough. Okay, well, we got to get the one off the porch then. That's longer. Hey guys, look. Look, it's all covered in mud. Anybody know what this is from? I already feel like I'm burning. Wear sun protection, kids. I'm sweating like a sinner in church. All right, it is currently 11:30. Still have a half an hour until we're officially open. I've already had a couple subscribers come and see me, which is exciting. But my camera just stopped filming. Something about SD card memory. Oops. But I was saying that we are pretty much set up, except I am a little bit behind schedule because it is currently 11:30. We have about a half an hour until the festival is officially open, although I have already seen people walking around. But I had to just be on the phone for like 45 minutes with somebody from my medical insurance because I was supposed to be having surgery, gastrointestinal surgery on Monday, the day that you're watching this, but my insurance just switched, and so they have to process it as a new claim now, even though it was already approved through my old insurance. It was just a nightmare to have to deal with. So I'm not having surgery now on Monday, which also kind of sucks because Ryan took time off work, a week off work, to help me recover, and he can't not take the FMLA now that he got. So I guess we're just gonna have a whole week to chill and have some fun. So that's something. So Ryan's putting up the banner for me. So because I am running behind, I am not going to worry about putting together the grid cubes, you know, those things that I use for convention markets. They do add a lot of height and elevation to my display, which I love, but they are a nightmare to put together. They take so long, and I just do not have the time or the bandwidth right now to do that. So maybe we're just gonna get like the basics out to at least have plushies on the table to sell when people come. But maybe later today or tomorrow we will set up the grids so that they look really nice. Also, I got this netting lighting on Amazon. We'll see how it looks tonight when it's all on, but this event goes to, I think, 10 p.m. tonight and 10 p.m. tomorrow night. So it's definitely going to be dark. So I thought that this lighting would look really pretty, kind of ethereal and fairy-like. All right, I'm gonna turn off the camera so that I can get some plushies out. It is very hot. You can see how red my face is and my freckles are coming out, which means I am getting sun. So gonna stay in the shade. Okay, so this is gonna kind of be a problem. There's a smoker right there, which smells delightful, but the smoke with all the plushies blowing right over here, not ideal. I'm just wagging these tongs at them. This is for my pickle jar. Okay, we got the sign up. So I just used these Velcro strip things. Got these on Amazon. It took 3 of them, and honestly, that's holding really sturdily. So great. How fancy. Oh my gosh, wait. Let's walk from this way. Wow, schmancy. Okay, you guys, food trucks smell so good. And now I don't have to be on an all liquid diet since I'm not having surgery Monday. So I smell onions or something, and it is delightful. So last year it was me and one other crocheter. And this year, Ryan said that there's a crochet booth right at the front entrance, right next to the stage. They're gonna get a lot of business. We are on the complete opposite side of the stage, but near the food trucks. But guess what's right behind me? It's another crochet booth. So here's the thing with this event. Is if you've been around, I was trying to set my phone down, but I gotta hold it. So if you've been around the channel for a while, then you know me. Normally at events where there are other crocheters, I love it because I love making friends with people who enjoy the same things that I do. So I love going and talking with other crocheters and everything. I don't really see them as competition because we all have different stuff. This event, however, this one I am very protective of because it is my hometown and I am acquaintances, not good friends with the coordinators, but I've worked with them in the past on like other events that I have hosted. And so I might need to let them know like, hey, I know that you guys want a lot of vendors, but can we limit crocheters? Because I haven't even walked around, but there are 2 like right here. So that's kind of a bummer. Also, I feel protection over this event because I am local and I don't know if those people are. I'm gonna go talk to them and get the scoop. This is my turf. You know what I mean? All the other events, like, fine. And like, if somebody else feels that way about me, then I'm fine with that too. Like at the Renaissance Fair, if you guys watch that poor excuse of an event, if you guys watch that, I was saying in that vlog, like, there are so many crocheters here that have been here for years. Why did they let me in? I don't think that I should be here because they have monopolized the market and there's not room for me. It's not fair to them who have been loyal like vendors at this event that they're just letting me, a newbie, in, you know? Like I said that in that vlog, and I feel the same way now that it's reversed, where like I am a veteran vendor at this market, crochet vendor, and there's multiple other crocheters now. But the good news is that the food trucks smell great, and right across the way right there, there's a cookie vendor. and I don't have to be on my diet anymore. So, all right, I'm gonna put the camera down and get back to work. Oh my gosh, you guys. This past week, I just made a bunch of stuff, like a ton of loaf cats. This is all I have. I only have those 6. I made a bunch of them, left them all at home. Fortunately, we're close by though, so we can go get them. I also want to get some food, I think from home, because I only brought stuff for my liquid diet that I was supposed to be on, which now I no longer need to do. So I am starving. Knowing that I can eat real food now makes me even hungrier, but I really don't want to spend anything at the food trucks. We have made one sale to a subscriber. Thank you, Ash, again for buying a blue chicken. They came all the way from like an hour away to come and just say hi and buy a blue chicken, which is so kind. But yeah, I don't want to spend my $20 profit so far. Not even profit yet. I don't even think I told you guys. The booth fee for this was $100. So not crazy. In fact, it is the least amount that I ever spend on booths. Normally when I'm doing conventions, those are like $500-600. $150 is usually like the place where I land with booth fees. So this definitely is the cheapest of the bunch. We already lost a sale to somebody else who knew of another crocheter who was here. Don't know who it was not the people behind us and was not the people over there. So either it was the one people by the entrance or they know yet a 5th crocheter here. So really not happy about this, you guys. Unless you are a crocheter and you sell at markets, then you don't know. I get comments all the time being like, you don't own the sphere, you don't, just rude comments. But you know what? If you're a crocheter and you put your heart and soul into doing your booths and markets and all of this work setting up, it is my full-time job. I have the right to be pissed when in my hometown there are people who are coming from not Greensburg to sell crochet when me and one other person have veteran status here. My friend Melissa sent a bunch of market bags for us to sell, which is so incredibly kind. She said all of the profits from the market bags have to go toward the She Shed Fund. So I put a $30 price on them. I feel like that's cheap for how long I can imagine those took. And like, how absolutely kind is that? Oh my goodness, she's awesome. She's friend, subscriber, also a member of the Cosmic Couch Club. Since we're talking about that, let's give a shout out right now to the members of the Cosmic Couch Club. You guys keep this little galaxy spinning. If you're interested in becoming a member of the coziest couch in the cosmos or the Cosmic Couch Plus membership, there's a link in the description box down below. You get some perks like special emojis to use in chat, priority commenting, and the best perk is you get to watch all my videos early whenever I upload them and not have to wait till premiere date. So thank you so much, members. I really appreciate you. Just pretend like nothing's happening, like you're not falling asleep. Well, it is officially 1 o'clock. There's nobody here. I do remember this from last year though, like Friday during the day was really slow. I think last year I ended up making like what, $2,100?
I think somewhere around there.
Yeah. So wasn't it 2,600 maybe? I don't know. I should have brought my notebook with last year so that we could compare and contrast what I sold last year versus this year. But I brought a new notebook. Look at how cute this is with all the little puppers on it. This is my new market notebook because my other one was full. But that's all we've sold so far. Okay, it is currently about 1:20 and we just made our first organic sale of a dumpster fire. Ryan made those. He went to go walk around, and when he gets back, since it's still super duper slow, I am going to go over to the Branch, which is our favorite in-town coffee shop, and get a drink and also wash my hands because they feel crusty and gross. We always bring hand sanitizer, but that just sanitizes the dirt. It doesn't remove the dirt, you know? So yay, we made one sale. Somebody just came by with a little Australian Shepherd puppy who was 2 months old, and her name was Piper, and she was so soft and so cute, and I wanted to take her home. But she has a good family. He said he was going to be back later with his wife to check things out. But Ryan just got back from his rounds, and he said that there's a crocheter over here who has a bunch of Nyx the Dragon. If you don't know, Nyx is my little dragon pattern that I wrote and is available on my website and on Etsy. And Ryan was like, do you watch my wife's YouTube channel? And she's like, yeah, my daughter likes her too. So we're gonna go say hi. She was the one who was here last year, and I met her last year, but that was before I had a YouTube channel. Oh, her setup's so cute. Hi! Hi, I'm good, how are you? All right, everybody, this is Rita Mae Knit Crochet. Look at her stuff. Look at her little Nyx the Dragons. Oh my goodness, she did my pattern justice. She's got the chunky one too, a couple different ones than what I have though. But look at how high quality her stuff is. She's the other Fall Festival, Tree City Fall Festival veteran. We were here last year together. Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry. The wind is blowing and those food trucks smell so good. Oh, the sun went behind the clouds, so we finally have a break. I feel like I'm getting so sunburned. Oh, there's some people at our tent. Ryan texted me though and said that he forgot the tent weights in the car, so we gotta go get those. Because there's a little bit of a breeze. I didn't even make it over to the branch to get my drink. I was talking to Rita.
Oh yeah.
You want to go get those?
Yeah.
Okay, bring the wagon so you don't have to carry them. Any sales?
No.
Okay.
But it started getting a little windy. Something fell. I was like, what? I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
We at least have stakes in the ground.
Yeah.
Oh wait, also, look at Ryan's hat. It has my logo on it. It's embroidered. You can get one of these on my website, by the way, if you want one. It doesn't say anything. It's just the little house on the moon. You're so cute. Go like this. Then you're a real 90s kid.
Oh.
New kids on the block.
Yeah.
All right, tent weights are on. I am now taking a journey over to the coffee shop. So last year I was on this side. We're now on the other side of the courthouse. Uh-oh. I hope they're okay. Whoever they're gonna go pick up. There's another crocheter. She was at, hi, you were at Renaissance Fair. Hi, good to see you. A moth has made me its friend. Fly free. Anyways, I was saying that last year I was in this spot right here. So we are on the other side of the courthouse. Oh, I gotta show you guys the tree. We're not in a good prime viewing spot for that. Oh, this guy was here last year in that same exact spot too. But that is where we're going over to the branch. So there was yet another crocheter. I feel like I'm getting so burned. I would hate to be over here on the asphalt, although this is good like walking, you know, foot traffic area. On the hot pavement with all of that heat radiating up. Ooh, crystals. Squirrel. All right, let's go wash our hands and get some sippy sippies. So last year, I spent most of the fall festival hanging out on those couches because I was 9 months pregnant. I was about a week and a half away from giving birth to baby Celeste. You know of her. She is sometimes on the channel. Yeah, I was miserable, 9 months pregnant. It was like 96 degrees. My feet looked like sausages. So I spent most of the time in here last year. It literally feels so good in here. It's so cool. Oh my goodness, I would go plop down on one of those couches, but I don't want to intrude on their conversation. I think my mom's gonna bring the baby by later. So I'm gonna ask her to bring some sunscreen. Stupid of me to, I just had too much going on in my mind this morning and last night getting everything packed. I forgot the iPad and I forgot sunscreen and I didn't bring snacks because again, I didn't think I could have snacks. But that's okay. I'm gonna get some tea. I ordered a strawberry green tea with some strawberry popping boba, and Ryan requested an iced PSL because he's basic. But that'll be nice and refreshing, and my hands are nice and clean now too. So when we get back to the tent, I'm going to work on some crochet. I only have one blue chicken, so I might make another blue chicken. We'll see. Had to add that cancerous aspartame, otherwise it's just not the same. Let's have a little sipple. Oh, that's refreshing. Let's try Ryan's. I don't like pumpkin spice. I'm not basic. Ryan just texted me so that there are subscribers here to see me, so I gotta hurry my patootie back over to our tent. Oh, they're getting the scrump. Okay, they reached out to me a few months ago and asked if I could save my giant scrump doll for them. So they're here to get her.
Yes, I do.
Hi. Okay, you guys, this is Joe and Robin, and they drove from 3.5 hours away, you said? All the way from the land of Ohio. And they're here to get my giant scrump, and butterfly dragon is going home, and my last blue chicken and a pickle. Oh my goodness. And she's not done. And a little ghost. And you guys, they made me the sweetest little thing for my office. It is a little light. There's like a light disc. And then this is a resin craft. That's a little purple dragon, and it says Celestial, and then the base says Homebody, and it lights up, and it's got a little Sawyer bee on it. That's what she said. Look at how beautiful that is. That's definitely going to be going in the she shed. You guys, Robin bought both my books too, and she wants me to sign them for her. These are the books that I wrote and illustrated. They're both available on Amazon. I'll link them for you, but of course I need to sign them. Where would you like me to sign them? That was so incredibly amazing. They're the absolute sweetest. They came all this way just to come see me, and they bought a ton of stuff and made me that little resin thing, and also brought me some hats for Sawyer's Stitches project and a little blanket. Oh my gosh, that is so soft. Oh my gosh. This is their shop name. I guess they do like resin stuff, and she crochets blankets too. So that was just so sweet. So we've made back booth fee thanks to them. And we got some baby hats. Oh my gosh, look at it. Oh, that's for Sawyer Stitches, the project that I'm doing for the month of September and October to donate crocheted and knitted hats and blankets to the hospitals for angel babies who pass away. And we're doing that in honor of our son Sawyer, who we lost at 17 hours old in 2023. So that was really kind that they brought those. So I will get those donated along with all my stuff in the middle of October. It's still really hot out, but the cloud cover is a little bit better, so it's not as like... Did you understand that? It's not as like beating down sun. Ryan, does my back and neck look red?
A little bit on your shoulders.
Yeah, that's where I'm really feeling it.
Yeah.
I have a fan right here in front of me, blowing on me, giving me a windswept hair look. How's your pumpkin spice?
Very delicious.
Good. So I'm going to catalog what we sold, and then I'm going to work on crochet. I can't believe that she even bought my books and brought them to have me sign them. She's like, I want to stalk Katie, is what she told me. I have a stalker. Oh my gosh. I was like, you want to know where I live? It's really close to here. I'll take you to my house. Oh my gosh, I'm so giddy now. I could not make another sale today, and I'm so happy. I appreciate you guys so much. Every one of you who is here watching, subscribe to the channel, or a member of the Cosmic Couch Club. Saying I appreciate you and I'm thankful for you does not even begin to cover what my heart feels. All right, I'll stop being cheesy now. Ryan's restocking for me. Oh, she also got a Stitches Get Snitches sticker. I did bring my waterproof stickers that I bring to conventions, but I don't have them set out. I do have some stickers over here set out. Those are just really cheap Amazon like sticker packs. Oh, you like my water bottle? Speaking of stickers, I am a little bit of a sticker hoarder. That's why I like making them, because I also use them. But anyways, I got those years ago because like I said, I like to collect stickers, and those are just all the ones that I just don't want and I don't really know what to do with them. So I have them here. I most of the time just give them away free if people are purchasing a lot, or they're four for $1. So yeah, they bought a little ghost, so Ryan restocked one of the ghosties. What are you looking for?
More of the critter on swings.
I don't have any more critters on swings. I think I have one Sit Sprite and one Totoro left. That's it. Yeah. We'll see how the dice bags do this time. Dice bags have not done well in the past, but I did cut their price in half. I usually for conventions have them at $30 and they're only $15, but Ryan worked really hard on those. So hopefully people buy them. Also, still very vacant here, but that's fine. It's Friday at what, 2:30?
2:30.
Ooh, look at me knowing the time. That never happens.
Technically 2:33, but that's
wow. So yeah, it's gonna pick up here in a little bit, so I should really stop talking. I keep saying I'm gonna crochet and then something else distracts me, but I really should work on crochet before it gets too busy, hopefully.
These are sour white bulb. You can literally yeah.
We sold a dice bag and a gummy worm, so that's pretty good. That just happened in the last couple minutes. Still very slow. We're nearing 3 o'clock now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am working on a bunny currently, and Ryan is making a blue chicken for me.
Yep.
So that we can restock those. And I don't know how popular the blue chickens are actually going to be for like the general public. If I have subscribers come, then y'all know about the blue chickens. But unless you, like I just get a general person from the wild who is a Stardew Valley fan and recognizes the blue chicken. That's why I didn't really take the time to make many, because I had the two and I was like, well, that's probably enough. But both subscribers bought them, so we got to crank out some more of those, although I don't really have that much blue yarn with me. I probably only have enough to do 2. And I could run home and get some or bring some tomorrow, but the only other blue yarn that I have for the blue chickens is the really bad quality Sweet Snuggles Light or Chenille Home Slim, whatever the one is from Michaels. That is like that medium blue color, and it's really starchy and gross. And like being outside, not washing my hands constantly, plus with the heat and the sweat, like I do not want to have to be dealing with that starchy stuff on top of it with the inability to wash my hands. So yeah, I'm working on my bunny. I'll check in with you the next time we make a sale, probably. Jillian is here.
I already see it.
She made something for Rai Rai.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you even put his little sticker in there too. The Ryan Fan Club. Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
You guys check out Jillian's shop. She is an amazing resin artist. She also made me this beautiful pen. Oh, you can see my drink there. Look at this clock that she made for Ryan. Rai can put that in his office.
Yeah.
I will link her shop in the description box and her Instagram. You gotta go check out her stuff, you guys. She's amazing. Quadriplegic, badass artist.
Yeah.
Jillian is a longtime subscriber and member to the channel. Such a sweetheart, such a talented artist. But every single time I have an event, she drives up from Louisville to come see me and shop. And there's kind of a joke now because she has bought so many of my plushies that her room is like overtaken by the Celestial Homebody plushies. As always, Jillian is being the sweetest customer. Look at her loot. She's getting my butterfly. This one's so cute. I need to make another one of these. It did turn out really good. And I hand painted these eyes on this girl too. All right, it is about 4 o'clock. I have made no more progress on my bunny, but I did make progress on my boba. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this tan line. Oh, look at how freckly I am. No, I'm gonna have this awkward tan line. It's my own fault. But we just sold my last giant sea turtle. Yeah, we are out of giant sea turtles. And Jillian made a dent in my misfit bin, which I love. So we're doing pretty well, you guys. And only because of the subscribers. I think we've only sold like 3 things to actual passersby. But it is nearing 5 o'clock, I think. We're still pretty vacant over here. I know that the courthouse, they just got off work because we just saw a bunch of ladies walking by who work in the office there. So hopefully now that work is out, we'll start picking up here. I smell pizza and it smells so delightful. It smells so good. Somebody just walked by and said that it's right over there. Oh my gosh. I have not eaten anything today. You're not supposed to not eat in the morning. My doctor told me that I need to eat within the first hour of waking up because it jumpstarts your metabolism, and actually not eating, oh, I'm out of yarn. I got to get my other brown out. But actually not eating in the morning is not good for you. It slows down your metabolism. So I think we're gonna get some lunch now. I gotta check in with my mom and see what she's doing. Because if she's gonna come, then I'll just have her bring food. But she was on the fence whether or not she wanted to come out here tonight. By out here, I mean bring the baby, walk the baby down the street. But it is hot out here, so I don't really want Celeste out here in the sun. Maybe later. Oh, you guys, this is really starting to hurt. Oh gosh, it's getting worse. I'm cooked, chat. I'm cooked. Oh, it squirted. The hand sanitizer squirted. Hands feel grody. So, I've broken $700, which is amazing. However, only 4 sales have been organic, non-subscriber sales. It is picking up a little bit though. My bangs right now. Look at this windswept look from the fan. It is picking up a little bit. There's some people over there eating at the picnic tables. We're getting a little bit more foot traffic along here now. So this is all good. One little girl came back who walked around earlier. I guess they did a lap and came back and she bought my last giant sea turtle. So that's why I just said I'm out of sea turtles. But yeah. Oh, also we can't get the claw machine to work. Normally it works just running on power bank, but we brought a different power bank with us this time. And we tried plugging it in because somebody wanted to play it. We lost the sale, unfortunately, because it is not working. So tomorrow we'll have to bring the good power bank and hopefully it will work. But for right now, we need to take it off the table because it is stopping people, which is a good thing. And I think that it would do well if it actually worked. Also, I am in desperate need of some aloe vera. Let there be light. Woo! Oh, it twinkles. Wait, is there a way to change it?
Probably.
Probably unplug it and plug it back in.
No, there's a little button here.
Oh. Probably. Ooh. Okay. Oh. It's getting cray cray. Yeah, just on. Is that just on?
Yeah.
Yeah, just on. Oh, in the camera it looks like they're twinkling, but that's just in the camera. No, just leave them on.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the strobe. I'm so sorry if you're prone to seizures or have epilepsy. It looks crazy on camera, but it is like a slow pulsing twinkle. Yeah, that's a pretty good Amazon purchase. I'll put the netted lighting in my on my Amazon storefront. By the way, we didn't even do a booth tour. Let's do that really quickly. The sun is officially behind the courthouse, so we are good now. Ryan's gonna run home and grab some food and aloe vera for me. Oh yeah, like right there, that hurts. That's spicy. So say bye to Rai for now. Bye. I'll hold down the fort. All right, let's do a booth tour. Here we are, home sweet home. All right, so here's my sign. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's there. It looks okay. This side was a mess up side, so it looks really bad, but it's there. All right, so over here we have some market bags. So Melissa told me that I have to put all of the market bag proceeds to my She Shed fund. I'll show you behind the scenes. We have our chairs here. Here's what we've got going on behind the checkout. I never go to a market without my hand sani because I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. So from this way, you get the bad side of the sign, but if you're walking from this way, you get the full effect. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, so up front, as people are walking by, we have these bigger plushies here. You know what? We've got some room right here. So I should put Gingy up top. There we go. By the way, hack for you, use doll stands if you have big stuff like this. I got my doll stands at Hobby Lobby and they're reasonably priced. I think they were like $5 or $6 for the big ones. So here we've got all of the big plushies. These are all individually tagged. By the way, everything that I don't sell here at Market goes up on my website. So it's www.thecelestialhomebody.com. And if you see anything that you're interested in, you can go check out the website and see if it is listed up there. This shelf, you guys, has been such a game changer. Got this on Amazon. I will link it in my storefront. There's also going to be a link for that in the description box for my storefront. Everything that you see here, I pretty much got on Amazon. The tent, the lights, the tables, the tablecloths, all of that. So check there if you're looking for something. But this thing is awesome because it folds up. So when you put it in the car, it is literally just like a flat piece, kind of like the folding tables, but then obviously it is a nice tall shelf, and that really helps like bring people in as they're walking by. Let's start on this side, I guess. So I've been really bad about this, giving people raffle tickets because I have this raffle going on where they can win this giant strawberry turtle because it has been with me for a year and I rarely put it out at markets because it just takes up so much table space. So I kind of just want to get rid of it. So it is going to go home free to somebody. You get a raffle ticket if you spend $25 or more. For every $25 you spend, you get a raffle ticket. I will put in the names of the subscribers who came because I know their names and we're, friends on Instagram or whatever, mutuals on Instagram. So I'll put theirs in for them and let them know if they win. Over here we have the Chonky Mon basket. Hopefully it will draw people in. I put a $15 price on these because I asked you guys for your input, like how much you think I should put on these. And most of you guys said that $15 is fair, especially considering the fact that they take like an hour. Although Rita May, the crocheter over there, she has hers priced for $8. We have the pickle jar, I know everybody comes far and wide to see the cheese ball pickle jar. And here we've got some chickens. Like I said, I'm out of blue chickens, and Ryan did not finish that before he left, so no blue chickens for now. Over here we have all of my little acrylic tubs. I love using these tubs just to help contain things. And then all of my signs that you see, I made all of these. So if you did not know, I'm also a digital artist. So I drew all of these on Procreate on my iPad and then put them on these signs. And then what I do is I laminate them and then write the prices in Sharpie over it. And then that way it's easy for me to change the price, because I do change prices depending on the event. Like if it's a convention, I'll price it up a few dollars. Things like the critters on swings and the dice bags, actually I charge $30 at conventions, because the price to vend there is like $500-600. It's so much more expensive. I had to put a pause on the tour because I have some friends from church who came to see me. Okay, back to the tour. So here we have the Misfit bin. So a lot of people think that this is a clearance basket because of the name. It's not. It can be. Sometimes I'll throw clearance things in here. Like, where is it? There was a unicorn. Oh yeah, so this unicorn is permanently muddied from the Renaissance Fair. I just threw a $3 price on it and put it in here. But most of what this bin is for the Misfits, meaning I only have one of each. So I don't have like a place, like a section to put them in. So that is what the Misfit bin is for. I already did all this stuff. So over on this side, we have a fan favorite. As people walk by, they're always drawn to the box of kittens. And I put a little sign on here this time that says comes with a free carrier to hopefully, you know, encourage purchases. I'll show you what the carriers look like in just a second here. Here we have the claw machine. This is Bon Bon, but like I said, it's not working. So Ryan's grabbing the good power bank and hopefully we can get it to work. Here we have my gummy worms in the sour gummy worm bag. These sold out for me last year, so I made a bunch of them for this year. So hopefully they do well again. I hear music and I'm seeing a lot of people, so I think we're picking up for sure. This is my little food section. So I've got my pie turtle, my strawberry sundae, dino. Over here are all of my little Nyx the Dragons. I did have all my sea turtles over here, but they sold out. So Ryan put all of the little dragons out for me. I have so many of these. This is that same pattern that I was talking to you guys about earlier that Rita has. And I wrote this pattern when I was preparing for the Renaissance Festival because I was having a hard time finding a dragon pattern that came out to be a good size but was quick to prep for that. So I wrote this pattern. These guys only take me like 30 minutes, 30 to 45 depending on how leisurely I'm crocheting, but I sell them for $18. So that is a really good bang for your buck in terms of, like, you know, how much time you're putting into how much I can get for those. I also offer the free carrier with the unicorns and the dragons as well. These are my little loaf unicorn pattern. Ooh, that one's a little dirty from the Renaissance Fair. Oh my goodness. I might have to clearance this one out too. But this is also my pattern. Little, kind of like a loaf cat, but it is a loaf unicorn. I did a whole array of them looking like the main 6 from My Little Pony. Applejack is Bay. Down here we have our holiday section. It's a very small section. I didn't want to go crazy making, you know, the holiday stuff because I didn't want to be stuck with it. So we have some ghosts, some little bats, pumpkins, candy corn, and then just a couple of Christmas things, the tree and the little Grinches here. This that I drew is actually on a t-shirt that is available on my website. I'll put a picture of it here if you're looking for a cute little chibi kawaii Halloween shirt. Here we have all of the turtles, including the pizza turtle. The turtles did really well last year too. Technically they're tortoises, but I did cross off sea turtle because I didn't think I had any, but then Ryan found this one. So maybe I'll individually tag this and then put it into the Misfit bin. since I already crossed that off. Kind of looks unprofessional. Over here we have the checkout area with my flower pals. This is also my pattern. This is a super duper quick pattern, and these are already always really good sellers, especially around like Mother's Day. They're just cute. People set them on their desks or on their car dashboards. Over here we have all of the keychains. I have a ton of little blue chicken keychains. And the stickers that I mentioned earlier, we've got my fan here and my banner. My banner is from Vistaprint. Highly recommend getting your prints done at Vistaprint. I've never had a bad batch of business cards or anything like that from them. Just wait until they're having like a free shipping or a percentage off sale. Speaking of business cards, here I have my business cards along with my square reader. This sign holder thing I got on Etsy, and this is the square reader. This thing was like $99, I think, but it was such a good purchase. It is so easy to use. It connects flawlessly to my phone or to the iPad, and people can just tap it, and it always works. It is so nice to have. This sign I also got made on Etsy, and it's so pretty, and people can scan, you know, for my PayPal and Venmo and stuff if they want to. So that is my little checkout area. Here we have the cooler with all of our drinks. I'm currently having a vitamin water. Hi guys. A girl just came in and she goes, "You're very beautiful." And I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate that." And then she left. She just came in and gave me a compliment. Hey, I'll take it. I'm not wearing makeup today, so I will take any compliments. I know I'm gonna get comments talking about my chins. All right, we're picking up now. We have not made very many sales. I did make a Chunky Mon sale while Ryan was gone, but that was it.
Oh,
it was
and
the Duffloon. Oh, and you sold the
Dragonite.
Dragonite.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta write that down.
Yes.
Well, all those people were here, but nobody bought anything. Womp womp. I definitely feel like this location is not nearly as good as it was last year, because as I suspected, most people are walking on that street right there by the food trucks, and they're not walking up this way. Maybe I should put Ryan in some sort of like costume with one of those giant signs that he can spin, stand out there and spin it to send people this way. Also, I did get aloe vera. This looks so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so sunburned. Oh no. I got aloe vera on and I'm just letting it sit. Look at that pasty white compared to the freckly red. All right, I just calculated it. We've made $95 from regular public sales. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh no, I swear last year by this time we were at like what, Ryan? Like 700, 800?
Probably.
And I didn't have a YouTube, so it was no subscribers last year. There's this eyelash that keeps like encroaching into my eyeball.
I do think the amount of crocheters probably has something to do with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Too many. And last year I had just started my like crochet, so I did not have a whole lot of inventory. I know I put pictures in the video earlier, but I didn't have a lot of inventory. Everything that you saw in the pictures was all that I had, and I sold out. I think I had like 3 plushies left at the end of it, and that is definitely not how this weekend is going. But just seeing subscribers, people who watch the channel, that has made my day. Is the sunburn and tan line that I'm gonna have all through winter worth it? Yeah, it is. Ryan is lathering me up. Get you a man who will lather you up. A+ husband right here.
Damn right.
Ow. They were just walking by and they made a comment like, wow, there's so many crochet booths, so much crochet stuff. Yeah, we know. It's currently 6:30. Have not made another sale. And we are almost done with day one. What time does this end tonight? 10?
There's no official end time. It's just the last concert's at 8:30.
So whenever they end.
Yeah, kind of whenever they end. And it's like, I want to stay until they're done because like there's a lot of parking like over on this side.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
staying.
well, no, I'm just saying like I do want to wait until like the concert's done. So like as people are leaving, they're like, oh, let's grab that because we saw it before the concert.
Yeah, we've heard that a lot today where they're like, we'll come back, let's look around, and then they never come back.
Yeah, they never do. But, I mean,
Yeah,
there
that's
could
okay.
be some people where it's like, oh, well, we don't want to hold on to it for the concert.
True.
And then they come back after
Very
the concert.
true. Well, hopefully they buy something. Also, I had Ryan go to Wendy's and get me a big sweet tea. So, that's what I'm drinking. I just sold 2 of my loaf unicorns, one that looks like Fluttershy and one that looks like Twilight Sparkle. Oh, I was gonna show you guys the little carriers. So these are actually little, what are they called? I got them on Amazon. Yeah, they're like party favor boxes. Yeah, and then I printed out these little stickers that I put on them that says I was adopted with my logo. And so, yeah, I got to put the little unicorns in the carriers. My loaf unicorns and Nyx the Dragons are routinely good sellers for me. And they're both really quick to make, so love that. Are we out of unicorns? Is that all that there's left, or
No,
is there
there's a
some
couple more.
Okay, because I went crazy making the dragons and the unicorns before Renaissance Fair, but we all know how that market ended up. It was a major dud. So I still have a bunch of them that I'm trying to work through. Just had some friends stop by. That's Paige and her adorable little family. She is the photographer that did my maternity photo shoots. If you are in the area, Shutter Up Photos. She is amazing, absolute sweetheart, does amazing work. Yeah, so hit her up if you need photos. But other than the unicorns that we sold like 20 minutes ago, nothing else. Oh, I gave her kids some stickers too. I'm just kind of giving the stickers away, especially if they're kids. I'm like, you guys can have some stickers if you want them. I have sold a couple though. 2 people have bought 4 stickers, so that's $1, you know. It goes toward the She Shed Fund. All right, it is now 7:30. My sunburn hurts so bad, and Ryan said that my back is really bad. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. But look who's here. Oh, hi. Grandma's here with the baby. Hi, Butterball. I've made a couple more sales, and the sun is like gone now. It's dusk. All of the lights are on, and the lights look so good, you guys. And the little string lights down there are such a vibe. It is such pleasant weather now. It is perfect. It's like, I don't even know, 72 degrees maybe with a slight breeze. Literally perfect. So, yeah, I don't know what our total is. I have not added it up, but since the last check-in, I sold a Chunky Gengar, a cat keychain, a pickle, a bee keychain, and 3 sets of stickers. So that was $3. So that's where we're at. I think my mom is gonna go get a kebab of chicken for her and Celeste to share. So we'll feed the baby. Definitely a lot more people here now than there have been. Over here is poppin'. Everybody eating their food. All right, I just sold another pickle and a little capybara. I only had one in the misfit bin and it sold. Also, our lights went out. Somebody tripped on the cord because it's running across there, which is not smart. They shouldn't have put us over here. They should have put us on the other side because there is room over there. So I don't know why they put us here across the way, but we got to go plug that back in. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells like kettle corn. That is one of the best smells. Look at the courthouse all lit up.
Why are you eating it like that?
Oh my goodness. All of these smells, you guys. I wish smell-o-vision was a real thing so that I could let you sense what I'm sensing. Also, look at how good the lights look. Oh, they're not flickering on camera now like they were earlier. But isn't that pretty? A little ethereal, celestial, if you will, moment in there. All right, well, it's really nice out, so I want to go walk around, but my mom and the baby are here, so I should visit with them. Had some more friends come by. Not subscribers, just friends. I know them from church. We've got some lookers here. Look at the lighting in here. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. What a vibe. I mean, the fan kind of ruins it. Oh, we got to turn that baby back on. This is the tower fan that we use in our bedroom normally, and we just brought it with us. I need to get like a box fan or something for this market, because every year that I've done it, it has been so hot. Lots of people walking by. There's a lot of teenagers, and teenagers do not have money usually. Also a lot of kids here, but a lot of them are coming to me already with crocheted items from other booths. This is what happened at the Renaissance Festival too, unfortunately, where people were coming to me already having purchased stuff because there's so many crocheters here. Look at all these lookers. Hopefully they become buyers. Sam up here has not gotten a bunch of attention, which is unfortunate because I made him specifically for this market. But like I said earlier, if he doesn't sell, I'll put him up on the website. We can do a little peep through here. We just had a little rush. I sold a little cockatoo, a stingray, and 3 of my little tortoise turtles. A guy came up and he brought 3. My mom goes, "Are they a gift?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's for a little girl that I just knocked down and her siblings." He's like, "I feel so bad." And I was like, "That's so kind of you that he came over here and bought them little gifts because he felt so bad for accidentally knocking her down." Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's definitely busy. Well, I just panned over. There's not much going on back there, but the smell of the kettle corn, the vibe of the lights, the weather, y'all, I wish that you could be here with me right now because this is a party. It is a vibe. My chesticles are burning, but as with any good time, the chesticles are burning. All right, I am venturing back over to the coffee shop to pee and wash my hands. And I think I'm gonna get an iced coffee just for a little pick-me-up because it's currently, I don't even know what time it is, 7, maybe almost 8. We've got another like 3 hours. So just get a little pick-me-up, although I don't know if they're open. They close at 8, but they might have extended hours for the festivities. Look at all these lights. I hear the band going. Tomorrow, I'll have to give you guys a little tour of the Greensburg Square. This is a place that Ryan and I come all the time. We just walk down since we live close by. But it's very much reminiscent of Gilmore Girls. Oh, did they leave? I don't remember if there were people there earlier. Very reminiscent of Gilmore Girls, although we don't have the gazebo, but you all should see the square when it is winter time and there's snow covering. It is so beautiful. Also, there is a grill and bar right here called The Beach. They have really good hamburgers and good mixed drinks. I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike for this, so I just gotta talk over it. Blah, 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 blah. There's some people performing. They sound really good, and I'm happy that we're not over by the stage. Although there's a lot of people over here, that's very, very loud. There's the clock tower with the tree growing out of it. The theory behind that is when this was built in the late 1800s, a bird flew by and dropped some seeds in there when the roof was off of it. And so that tree is like over 150 years old or something like that. And it changes with the seasons. My sister, though, has a conspiracy theory. Oh, there's a drone going up over there. My sister has a conspiracy theory, though, that it's fake and that they change the tree for every season. It is the only thing that Greensburg has to its name, you know, for fame. So it is world renowned though. They have a sign on their door that says no restrooms, but it is just for customers only. So I definitely feel like I should buy something if I'm gonna go use their bathroom. I feel bad. My, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. The lady who took my order was like, I love your hair, it's so beautiful. And I was like, well, thank you. Unfortunately, it comes with skin that does this when you're in the shade for most of the day. Okay, I got my coffee and it looks like the band is done at 8:30. People look like they're already packing up, but I think that there's another band going on. So I don't want to pack up yet. Let's go see if Ryan sold anything, because in true market fashion, once I leave the booth, Ryan's gonna sell my biggest items every single time it happens. Also, their bathroom was closed at the branch, like the actual toilet area, so I was not able to tinkle. Yeah, everybody's packing up. I'm gonna check the schedule and see if there actually is another event, because a lot of people are already gone. I'm not ready for the night to be over. I just got my coffee. I thought we still had like 3 hours left. Yeah. We'll get to the bottom of it. Well,
We did okay.
We did okay? What we sell? Were you able to write everything down?
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, not. Calm down. It was just 2 dragons and a gummy worm.
2 Nix the Dragons and a gummy worm. Okay.
So maybe I should have said. I mean, it's still fine.
I wasn't gone for that long, so that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Good.
I was able to get the table refreshed a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. Ryan's been sprucing up. Housekeeping.
There was one little girl who bought one of the dragons, but
Did you give her a carrier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, she was so excited about the carrier. But she touched every dragon, and they were all over everywhere. And then she was deciding between a dragon and I think the duck. Oh, and the snake.
Oh, and the snake.
Yeah, she was going crazy. She was very cute.
That little snake down there. Oh, is that the same little girl who was stepping all over the snake?
Yeah.
Well, actually, she was holding my big mermaid dragon over there, but that one's like $45. So her mom was like, let's look at these dragons.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to say during the booth tour too. Nobody has gotten these. Everybody's bought small things. So no tickets today. That's a little sad looking. But I forgot to say during the tour that one of the reasons why I love this event is there's so much grass space. They do not care really if you stay within your 10 by 10. I mean, look at all the space next to us. We could have probably brought 2 tents if we wanted to. They wouldn't care. So I pushed this table out of the tent, as you can see, and then that one I pushed out front of the tent. And then I put, my grabbers, as I call them. It sounds wrong. I put my grabbers out on the sides, so that as people are walking by, there's a higher chance of them getting, sucked in by something that they see that they want. Okay, rude. That guy in the white shirt right there, young guy. Oh my gosh, I feel so old. I just called him a young guy. He's probably like 20. Anyways, he's like, yeah, those are cool, but I saw some cooler crochet over there. What is not cool about a 30-year-old stay-at-home mom busting her butt on making little critters? Huh? That's pretty cool. I'm fresh with it. I'm hip with it. I'm a cool mom. Ryan would say I'm a MILF, but we'll leave it there.
I was literally working my way over here to say, some would say, or describe you as a 30-year-old stay-at-home MILF, but that's okay.
Okay, I did confirm with Ryan that there is another band going on. He's looking at the schedule right now.
8:45.
8:45. There's an Alabama tribute band.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we're gonna hang out here.
I guess that makes sense though, because one of the shows ended, so like if people are leaving, I don't know. But why would the vendors be packing up?
I know. Like the flute guy who was across from us last year, like he's already gone.
Well,
I know last year he said he didn't make booth back, or he just barely made it at the
Yeah.
end of the second day.
Yeah.
Which is $100.
I mean, also for him though, I mean, his whole thing is music. So when the concerts are going,
That's true. He does
he
close
can't do
up.
his
Yeah,
thing,
he
so-
sells like the Native American flute, and he has CDs and stuff that he plays. I keep hitting my clip on the lights. I'm very tall. He did not know this about me. I am 6 feet tall. A lot of people, when they, a lot of subscribers who come see me and I stand up to give them a hug, they say, oh wow, you are tall. Most of the time, when I hug people, just know this: if you ever come and see me and I give you a hug, full disclosure, you could be right up against the side boob. That happens to me in my everyday life. All right, it is 9 o'clock. It's pretty dead now. We have a little rush of people there. They're coming in like spurts. I think it's because people are like leaving the concert. And Ryan said earlier, like he had a good theory that if we stayed, then people would be walking out to their cars who are parked like over yonder. So we will still hang out because there's definitely still people. And if I've learned anything over my year of vending at markets is don't pack up early, because I feel like some of the best sales come late at night, you know, after the event is over. So we're not leaving. We'll stay till at least 10 o'clock, but we will kind of play it by ear. And if the band is still going, then we'll stay. It has been a long day, you guys. These 2 days for this fall festival are long, like 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. 13-hour days being out here. What time does it start tomorrow?
Tomorrow events start at 8. So
At least we're set up.
yeah.
So we got to figure out what we want to leave here. I mean, the weather has been beautiful, and I don't think we're anticipating any storms. We'll check the weather. Yeah, check for us. Last year, I left all of the displays. I just dropped the tent, and then I just packed up all the plushies and brought the plushies home. They do have police security here patrolling overnight so that you know, people don't come in and take people's stuff, vendor stuff. But I know most of the vendors here just leave their products under their tent. We do have the sides with us, so we'll put the sides up, although we only have 3 tent sides.
Yeah, we probably should get a
We
fourth
should really get a 4th one. My back hurts so bad, you guys. Ooh, it hurts so bad. Up against this scratchy chair that's still caked in mud from the Renaissance Fair. Hey, that rhymed. I just sold a little Nix the Dragon, and we're gonna get some cookies from our neighbors over there. What flavors do they have?
So it's called Daddy Mix. It's like peanuts, potato chips, caramel, chocolate, like sweet and salty. That's
You're
what I
gonna
want.
get that.
Yeah. There's Oreo Madness, banana nut cookie muffin, but it's like a really thick, soft cookie. It does look.
All right, I gotta go over there and take a little look-see-loo. Hi, here I come. The cookie people are so sweet. So there were 3 for $10. So I got 2 of the daddy snacks, and I got a caramel apple, like stuffed one. Shall we partake?
Of course.
Let's do a little taste test here. Caramel apple. Where's yours? Oh, it smells so good.
I can smell that. Oh, the fan's blowing my direction now.
It kind of smells like the apple cinnamon Quaker oatmeal. It's very chewy, gooey. That's very good.
That is like distinctly caramel apple caramel though. Oh, this one's gonna be hard because there's so many different little bits in there.
Get all those bits. That's what I tell myself every morning when I put on my pants. How is it? Good? Sweet, salty?
Yeah, I was like, one bite you get like pretzel, you get a little bit of potato chip flavor, the chocolate, the caramel. That is a complex but very delicious cookie.
Okay, it is almost 10 o'clock. The band is still going, but there are very few people walking around now. It has slowed down tremendously. And a lot of the vendors have packed up, which I hate when vendors pack up early because then it makes people think, like it signals to them like the event is over, especially since we're over on the far side. If they, you know, see all the vendors pack up over by the stage, then after the concert, they're going to assume that everybody's closed. You know what I mean? But we did have a little bit of a rush there. We sold a couple things. I sold quite a few Nyx the Dragons today, which I'm really happy about. And people are loving the little carry cases. I also just calculated expenses for today, and we're at $35 for expenses. Also, it's worth noting that in our little town in rural Indiana, it is very common here for people, small businesses, like almost every single place in this square charges fees for credit card usage or just card usage in general on almost every bill. Like when we go to the beach, for example, they'll have a cash price to pay and then a card price. So it's very common here. So I do charge square fees. Some people ask me about that. Some people are very adamant about not charging square fees and just eating the cost, but I don't believe in that. Why should I have to, you know, pay that? Oh, it looks like the cookie people are packing up early. But anyway, so most people here are used to that, but it is worth noting that almost everybody did use cash today. I made a total of, I don't even know how many transactions. Only 11 people paid with card, and these were all the transactions today. So it definitely depends on the event. Last year, it was almost all cash transactions at this fall festival as well. But then at conventions, people tend to use card more. So a lot of people ask me like how much money you should bring in cash to bring for change. It really just depends on the event. And it also depends on what the prices are on your items. Most of my things are in multiples of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. I have a handful of things that are weird prices like $8 and $9. So I don't really need to bring that many ones. For this event, I get out $400 in cash because most people use cash. For a convention, I go like $200 is plenty, but most of my change is 5s because again, most of my stuff is priced in multiples of 5. So I'm gonna tally what we have tonight. I don't know, how do you feel about staying for a little bit longer?
I'm good.
I'm good too. I'm feeling good. We have been out here for 13 hours at this point, pretty much, almost there. Yeah. And it's really chill and the weather's nice. So I think I'm gonna keep crocheting and working on my bunny. Let me calculate this really quick though, and I'll give you a total. So for today, unless we get any more last minute sales as people are making their way out, we're at $1,035 minus the $35 that we spent today on drinks and stuff. So $1,000 today. I will say though, 650 of that was just from subscribers. So if it wasn't for my amazing subscribers, I wouldn't have been too happy with today. Considering booth fee was $100, I only would have made like $200-300 after paying back the booth fee for having a 13-hour day. You know, when you do events like this, you got to break your time down. Not only the time that I spent actually making all this stuff that I sold, but also the amount of time that you're sitting here, right? Fortunately, Ryan's off work because sometimes he has to take the day off work or like a half day to help me set up. So we don't have to pay his paycheck back, which sometimes we have to do, which is good. That helps. But yeah, 13 hours. Okay, so $38 an hour?
Yeah.
$38 an hour we each made today. But that does not take into account all of the hours that I spent making everything that I sold. So let's go through what I did sell today. All right, I'm not gonna say the individual prices for them. I'm just gonna tell you what it is that I sold. So right off the bat, we sold a blue chicken to Ash, a subscriber and channel member. Then we sold a dumpster fire, my giant scrump, to subscribers. And they had put a deposit on that months ago, so they just paid the remaining balance of it. The butterfly dragon, oh my goodness, I still can't believe that. Evie on a swing. My Snitches Get Stitches handmade sticker, not my cheap stickers, my the ones that I actually make and draw. Another blue chicken, a pickle, a purple sea turtle, a ghost, a couple of cheap stickers, a mushroom dice bag, a gummy worm. Jillian got a bunch of stuff, and I didn't even write down each individual item, but she got a bunch of stuff from the Misfit bin, like my Woobles. She got the butterfly, all of that stuff. I sold a big sea turtle, a chunky mon, a Duffloon, I think that's what it's called, a Dragonite chunky mon, Totoro on a swing, a loaf unicorn that looked like Fluttershy, a loaf unicorn that looked like Twilight Sparkle, another turtle, one of my little tortoise guys, a rubber duck, a Chunkymon Gengar, a black cat keychain, a pickle, a bee keychain, 3 packs of my cheap stickers, another pickle, a capybara, the only one that I had, a blue stingray, a cockatoo, little mini bird cockatoo, 3 turtles, tortoises, 2 Nyx the dragons, another gummy worm, a chicken nugget, a black loaf cat, another gummy worm, another rubber duck, the squirrel from my Misfit bin, and I actually have 2 more of those squirrels, so we need to restock those. Another pickle, and then 2 chicken nuggets. So that was a total of $1,035 today. That does not take into account square fees, which should not be too high, because like I said, there was only 11 transactions with square fees. So that shouldn't be too high, but yeah, that's where we're at today. I do see there are still some people walking around for sure, even though it looks like all of the vendors around us are gone. Are those people behind us gone? Yeah, it looks like, oh no, they're still there. They're packing up. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna hold out. I'm tired and I would love to go home and take a nice icy cold shower to cool down my skin, because it is so hot. It hurts so bad. I would love to do that, but I'm gonna hold out, and we're gonna sell something big at the end of the night. I just know it. I have a feeling. We've got some people. They're back. They came through earlier, so hopefully they'll get something. They bought a Nyx the Dragon. Also, it is 10:15. The band is still going. They're playing some bangers though. They're singing Barry Manilow right now, which, if you didn't know, I love Barry Manilow, one of my favorite artists. My mother raised me, indoctrinated me, if you will, to love Barry Manilow. They're singing a Weekend in New England right now. Yeah, I guess it was supposed to be over at 10, but they're still going. We do have a few stragglers walking by. We are starting to just kind of clean up just a little bit. We're not fully packing up, just organizing. And yeah, they were so sweet. They're crocheters too, not selling here, but it always means extra when people who crochet buy something from me, because they know how much time and effort goes into it. And especially when they compliment like how high quality the work is, it just means so much more, because they know, you know, what goes into it. So, oh, we got some like lights going on over there. Look at that. Fancy. It just got like really quiet over here. Everybody around us is gone. Literally everybody's gone. I refuse to pack up though. See, we just made an $18 sale to add to our total today. So $1,018 today. That's pretty good. I am very satisfied. That's what she said. Also, I cannot get over how good these lights look. How fun.
And they put off a
They do. Like, we've got some good light in this tent. Yeah. All right, we are starting to take stuff to the car. Well, I'm staying here manning the booth. Ryan is taking stuff to the car. We're going to take all of the plushies home. Oh, he's back.
Oh, snap.
What? So there are police all over by the stage because I guess another vendor reported that somebody ran off with their cash box. They think because their cash box is missing. So we got to go check out the action. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, it was resolved. So I heard they found the cash box. Oh my gosh, look at the little teeny tiny dog. Oh my gosh. That's a little, oh my gosh, yeah, I'll take some dog pets. Little itty bitty thing. Oh, you're so sweet. The band is still going. When are they gonna end? I don't know. Let's go, I'm gonna go look at their booth over here really quickly since there is nobody out. Literally like everybody is gone. I don't know, should we stay? Should we not stay? Hi. Okay, so yeah, they just covered their stuff over here. They didn't even drop their tent. So I think we'll be okay. We'll just take the plushies home. We're not supposed to get storms or anything tonight. It's not supposed to be wet, but there are just a lot of bugs out here. So we just don't want, you know, everything getting dirty. So,
Yeah.
All right, do we want to stay? Like everybody is gone,
Yeah,
but that could be good for us if we hold out.
True.
I got to pee so bad. I wasn't able to go at the branch. I have only tinkled once today.
Oh my.
The balloon is bursting.
Yeah, I'm sure. My goodness.
We should go find a porta potty. I didn't even see one. Have you seen a porta potty? I have flashbacks to the Renaissance Festival porta potties. Guys, I have to use the porta potty without any shoes on. This is so gross. Ryan's gonna need to hose me down like a greased up pig when we get home. I still have a bunch of dragons, but I sold a lot of them today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. Look at this little teeny tiny guy. He's like half the size of the others because this yarn is so much smaller. This is the Bernat Velvet Twist, and I love the way that it looks with the variegated, and it is so incredibly velvety, smooth, soft, but it does turn out so much smaller than the others. Also, you know, I will say that this morning I mentioned us putting up the grid cubes, but honestly, I feel like it's fine without it, especially with this setup being right here on the corner, because if I were to use the grid cubes, it would block, you know, one of the angles. And it's also really nice having that because people are walking in and out of there too. They're doing like a, you know, lap around because I have stuff on both sides here. So it actually worked out not putting together the grid cubes. It would be nice to have additional height, especially over here, but I do have the wooden crate, so at least it's something, you know. It kind of looks a little flea market-y. I don't know how else to describe it, but one thing that I always say as a tip for setting up your display is to create like height variation, because if it's all flat on the table like this, it kind of creates that, you know, it looks like we're at a garage sale and I just have things set out on the table. But like I mentioned, when people are coming this way, they're seeing this stuff. And if that huge wall of cubes was there, we wouldn't have that opportunity. So it works out, definitely works out. We're definitely going to leave the lights up overnight. And we'll just move this underneath and then we'll drop the tent all the way as low as it will go. I think that the band is finally saying goodnight. They've chanted one last song like 6 times. They're supposed to be done a half hour ago. But I think they're finally saying goodnight. We're waiting to put all the plushies away until they're gone. Oh, I already see some people. Oh, hopefully they walk on the sidewalk here and they don't go straight to the street. Oh yeah, okay, there's people. Ah, there's people! This is not a drill! Let's go pop a squat and act nonchalant. Oh, is it just one family? And they're going the other way. Okay, maybe that was hype for no reason. Okay, it's 9:45. There's only been a few handfuls of people walk by, and most of them are going on the other side of the food trucks along the street, and they're all adults, and that's not typically my clientele. So we are going to officially call it a night. Let's get completely packed up. I just said 9:45. I meant it's 10:45. By the time we're out of here, it's going to be after 11 p.m. This has been a 14-hour day, and tomorrow we have a 15-hour day ahead of us in the sun. Honestly, I'm not even tired. I'm just kind of high on life right now. You want to go get turned?
Yeah.
Want to go to the club?
Yeah. Greensburg Club. Oh, wait. There is no club.
We don't have a club. It's so dark when the lights are off. Yeah, those really put off a good amount of light, honestly. Okay, so we have all of the inventory. Oh, train's going through. We have all of the inventory, iPad cash box, and we just threw the tent walls over all of the display stuff. We're gonna drop this and then head out. Peace out, Greensburg Fall Festival, day 1. Ha, ha. That was my train noise. I dare you right now, make your best train horn noise. I'll go first. Ready? Your turn. Go. I'm listening. Loser. Y'all. It's been a long day. I'm loopy. I'm goofy. I haven't peed in like 12 hours. I got a gas station taquito, and Ryan got a piece of pizza for our long journey home down the street.
Oh.
Is it bad?
It's a little bad.
I can feel the heat radiating off of me. Like I can feel it up here.
Yeah, it's a little bad.
Am I gonna be tan? All right, I just took a cold shower. It is 12:30 at night. I know that I look naked, but it's because I'm letting aloe vera dry. My shirt's rolled down. But I'm gonna say goodnight to you here because we should probably go to bed, and we have got to wake up early tomorrow. So I think the plan is to get there at what, 8, Ryan? Mm-hmm. 8. That's when the festivities start. There's like a car show happening at 9. There's a 5K run that ends at 8, right?
Maybe starts at 8.
Okay. Happening around then. I remember last year, right after the 5K was done, we did have a lot of traffic. So, because people, are finished running, their families are there cheering them on. The finish line is literally at the Fall Festival. So a lot of people came in last year, but we were on the other side where it was like the funneling of people, whereas this year we're on the complete opposite side, so there's a little bit more of a trek for them to get to us, but they just ran a 5K, so I don't think a trek is gonna bother them. All right, so I'm gonna say goodnight here. The video, I just inputted all the footage from today, and we're at an hour and a half. You guys are not going to be happy with me because you guys threatened to beat me and break my kneecaps if I don't give you guys 6-hour-long market vlogs. Okay, for real this time. Good night. See you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. You know what I forgot to do yesterday? Hey, everybody. It's Katie, the Celestial Homebody. My little hair tendrils are wet because they were misbehaving this morning, so I had to moisten them and slick them down. It is 8:01, so we're a little bit behind schedule. We don't have anything in the car packed, but we had to get everything ready for the baby. Everybody say hi to Miss Paisley. She blends in with the floor. You're camouflaging back there, Paisley. I'm gonna take her out. Oh, take your meds. Gotta take my meds, and then we will head out. Look at that aesthetic shot right there with our Greensburg mural and the tree in the clock tower with that little bird flying. That bird is a paid actor. I realized that I left my good camera, my very fancy multiple $100 camera, here last night. So let's go see if it's still here. Well, everything does look just as we left it. Nice. There's like nobody here. We maybe didn't need to get here this early. Oh, there's a little bird poopy on the tent. So now we've got mud and excrement. This is a good old tent. It's just a tent from Amazon, by the way. Oh, I said that yesterday. But honestly, it's held up really well, given the conditions that we've put it through.
True.
So I'm thinking about doing a layout change today and putting one of the tables across this way. So that way as people are walking by, they're forced to lay their eyeballs upon my stuff. The only problem is that I don't know which table I want to move. Probably this one.
Yeah.
Across the front right here, and then people can enter from like this side.
Plus for us, that would give us more room over here, and then
But where are we gonna hide all of our crap?
Well, we'll still keep this table.
Okay.
But more so because that side of the tent had the shade the whole day.
Yeah.
And so if we...
Although it's overcast today, and my skin is thankful. You might be wondering how my sunburn is doing, by the way. I have a dickie made of Sunburn. If you don't know what a dickie is, look it up. I only know what it is from Brady Bunch, I think. And I am wearing an actual t-shirt today for extra sun coverage. This is my shirt actually from when my business was Thistle and Thread. The back of it's really cute. I can't show it to you, but this is the market shirt that I wore last year, so I wanted to wear it again so that I could take a picture this year, because last year, you know, I was pregnant. I thought it'd be cute to do like a side-by-side of me with Celeste today, and then last year I was pregnant with her in the same shirt, but it's the wrong business name. Hopefully nobody's looking that close at my chesticle. I'm also wearing my bike shorts and of course my Birkins, because I live in my Birkins if it's summertime. If it's wintertime, then I'm in Crocs and socks, baby, like a true cool 30-year-old MILF. So I'm going to change the price of my chickens to $15. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So this is Sharpie on here. So what I do is I take an Expo marker and then I just trace over the numbers. Learn this trick as a teacher when kids would write on the board in Sharpie. And then we take a paper towel and it comes right off. And now I can write the new price. I used to use rubbing alcohol on these signs, but honestly the Expo marker works so much better. Plus I hate the smell of rubbing alcohol. So this is much better. Oh, and I have a bunch of Expo markers from being a teacher. Those are vendors in a food truck who came back and bought one of my giant jellyfish, the light teal one and pink bloom. So yeah, we're not even officially open yet and we already made a sale. For whom the bell tolls. Oh, it's still going. It's 9 o'clock. So I think that the run gets over around now, so we might see an influx of people, so I gotta get up and finish setting up. I'm really liking this layout. I'll show it to you in just a second. I was just sitting here writing some more tags for the Misfit bin. Also, there's a parade today. Ryan, do you know what time the parade is?
I want to say
10? Okay, so the parade actually, I think, comes down this street in front of us, or if not, it ends right down there. There's like a barricade over there. It ends right there. So hopefully around 10 or 11, we'll see an influx of people. And it is Saturday, and I'm anticipating on a lot of you guys coming and seeing me today because you told me that you're going to. So it's going to be a busy day for me today, but the weather is so nice. I hope that it stays like this all day long. It's overcast. There is a breeze. It's like bright, but not like sunny. What did I do yesterday? I couldn't think of a word for like the sun is beating down. It is radiating heat. That is what the sun does. But today it's, you know, cloud cover. And so it's very pleasant, and hopefully it stays that way. Oh, hell nah. Excuse you.
Nobody invited you to the market.
No loitering. Buy something or get out. It's been about 20 minutes and we're still setting up, but a bunch of vendors just came by and bought stuff. So I just set out these little strawberry pops. These are the cable and canvas pop things. It was just the mushroom pattern that I modified to look like a strawberry. Sold one of those. I sold my strawberry cow out of the Misfit bin to the same person. We sold a market bag, so that is $30 directly to the She Shed Fund. What else? And I told you guys about the giant jellyfish. So not too shabby before we're officially open. Okay, layout number 2. Here we are. So Ryan put together the cubes for me because we figured that we needed some more space. Go ahead. Hi, welcome back. All right, we got some money this time. What do you have your eye on? Everything. Oh my gosh, I love it. So the shelf is pretty much the same, but we did a cow shelf this time. Over here we have the food now with the chonky mon. We still have the chickens here and the raffle prize. We do have a raffle ticket in there now. All of the bins are the same. Sign is in the same spot as our market bags. And I have a little sign here. They were kind of last minute, so I didn't make a fancy one with the lamination, but I will for the next market. And over here we've got the kittens, so people can see them as they walk past. I also put a display one in one of the little carriers. We moved the flower pals up here, and then down at the bottom we have our mythical creatures, and up top we have our seasonal stuff, and then our turtles and a couple little miscellaneous fun things here. And then our checkout is the same more or less, except for the flower pals that moved. Somebody just came and bought a platypus, my very last soot spray on a swing, and a dumpster fire. So that was $37. Venmo. I got a Cash App payment this morning and a Venmo payment, but not too bad. Already much better than we were doing yesterday on Friday. Oh, I did find my notebook from last year. So last year on Friday, my total was $934. And then my Saturday total was $1,014 or something like that. So take out the subscribers that bought stuff yesterday, and that is like a quarter of what I made. Not even that. I think I only made like $300 yesterday. That wasn't from subscribers. Last year I made almost 950. So that's number one, I think, location. But the main thing is there are too many crocheters here this year. There's too many. It hurts all of us. I'm not gonna harp on this again. All of the crocheters that I've met, by the way, are so sweet and friendly. And I am making friends, but I feel bad for them too. It's not fair to them either. You know, when they take the time to come and drive out here and set up and everything, it's a lot of work, you know? But yeah, so we'll see after today if we end up making more than we did last year. This was my best-selling market for a while because it's 2 days and because these are long days too. So we'll see. This morning I'm happy with, so hopefully it keeps up. We have some people now. It's picking up because I think that the run is over. Oh, you're gonna get the Highland cow? So many people have looked at that. Our vendor friends are back. They're the food truck people who are down there who got the strawberry cow, the pop, and pretty much all this stuff. Their whole family has been down. It's so sweet. So I sold the Highland cow a few minutes ago, and then that family came back and bought a dolphin, a little stingray. That dolphin I've had since last fall festival, so I'm happy to see it gone. I have not put it out at markets because it takes up a lot of space, so happy to see that gone. The dolphin, a stingray, a little baby Nyx dragon, a dumpster fire, a black cat, a tortoise, another baby dragon, and a cherry dice bag. Speaking of Nyx the dragon, I'm gonna go over to Rita's tent and I am going to buy one of her baby dragons. And I think I'm gonna kind of make it a thing where if I'm ever at markets with other crocheters that happen to have my pattern of Nyx the dragon, I'm gonna buy it. So she had one that had like pastel variegated yarn, so I'm gonna go see if it's still available. You can come with me. They're back again. I think they're gonna get another bag. What's up now?
Would it be highly impractical to make the tail out of this?
I think it's gonna be too short to do the tail.
Damn.
You can try it though.
Okay.
All right, they bought my splooting frog with the little red bow tie that I kind of was inspired by Karopi when I made it, and another dice bag in like the lavender. So dice bags are actually doing really well at the $15 price. I think we've sold 4 now. So those have been with us for forever. And like I said, Ryan worked very hard on them. Also, he finished his blue chicken.
Oh, yep.
Although we don't have any yellow to do the beak. So he's just gonna put eyes on it and a comb, and we'll set it out since it's the only blue chicken that we have. Maybe it'll be okay without a beak. If it sells today, it sells today. If not, I'll take it home and put a beak on it. Okay, now let's actually go walk over to Rita's tent. She's got some people over here. Her whole family's here today helping her.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, I came to buy a Nyx.
No, you did.
I did.
You silly git.
Okay, I got a little blue one, and she actually made them snuggler versions, so she didn't stuff the body. And I love it. It's so cute. I was deciding between this one and a little pink and purple variegated, but I couldn't decide. Something about this one's face just screamed to me. And so I asked her daughter which one I should get. And she said she likes the blue. So we went with the blue. Look at him.
Oh my goodness.
He's a snuggler, isn't he cute?
Yeah.
Oh, I love him. Well, did we make any sales while I was gone?
No.
Oh, okay.
There was a little girl, not little, maybe early teens. She found one sticker. She was gonna give me a quarter, and I said it's okay.
Just take the sticker. Yeah. Okay, we have one mouthless blue chicken. Ew, why did I say it like that? One beakless chicken. You know what? Since I have a bunch of black chickens, I'm gonna cut this yellow out and put it on the blue. And the sun is out to play. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me.
But also, please don't shine down.
Don't shine down on me. You did your damage yesterday. Okay, well, I just said I don't want to be in the sun, but we gotta go watch the parade. This is the start of it. It's shaded over here by this building. This is a classic Midwestern parade. If you're not familiar, let me give you the breakdown. It's pretty much all emergency vehicles and tractors. We don't have much exciting things to include in parades. There's Rai. There's nobody over there because everybody's over here, but hopefully we'll have an influx of people after the parade is over. Oh yeah, they also chuck candy for the chillins. Whoa, how do you get to ride in a car? Don't they know that they have these celestial homebody here, ready and willing. I was in a parade once when I was a Girl Scout. When I was a brownie, I was dressed as a present for a Christmas parade. And ever since then, I have had the want, the desire to be in a parade again. I gotta figure out how to do that. Oh, this is pretty cool actually. They paint all of our fire department fire trucks, look, pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So in Greensburg during the month of October, all of the fire engines are pink. Forget about me. That is the real celebrity right there. It is the tree. The Greensburg tree. The tree, the fake tree. How many times can I say tree? Oh my gosh, I want his autograph. I really hope that we have more ambulances than all of these that are in the parade, because can you imagine an actual emergency and they're like, oh, sorry, I gotta finish my parade route. Oh, here's the Tree City royalty. Oh, I like the little sparkles on their Jeep grill. Jeeps are very big here. I've mentioned this in videos before. I don't know why, but I feel like everybody in this town owns a Jeep, including myself. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Guys, my neck and my back hurt so bad from the sunburn. Oh, now is a good time to do our secret emoji of the day. If you're watching this part of the video, I want you to go down to the comments. I want you to comment one of the little alarm bell things, okay? A wee-oo, wee-oo, somebody call the wambulance for Katie, because she's suffering the consequences of her own actions from not putting on sunscreen yesterday. Oh, and while you're scrolled down, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button. I think it does something good, but if you're not already subscribed, I invite you to. Hopefully we don't scare you away. All right, here's all the Honda cars. If you did not know, Greensburg, Indiana, our hometown, is home of one of the largest Honda factories in the country. That's where Ryan works. He built these cars. I think he installs windshields and interior grab handles. We call them the O handles. Look at that gold car. Wow. That's a flex. That's me waiting for my Michaels to carry the posh Pearl. Should I just hop in with them so I can be in the parade? Imagine. I just start walking with them. Just this tall redhead. I'd be inconspicuous, right? Look at this old-fashioned car with the pumpkins in the back. Is this at all interesting to you guys? Probably not. I'm filming this parade like I'm a dad in the 90s at Disneyland. Oh, there's the mayor. Mayor Marsh. Should I ask him to give me my she shed? Approve it, Mr. Mayor.
Good, how are you?
Here comes our band, our high school band. Our high schools here are so small that this is like all of the bands from all of the high schools in the entire county. This is all of them. Believe it or not, Ryan was a band kid. That would have been him right there carrying the tuba. I'll have to find a picture of Ryan with his tuba to put in here. I was a choir kid, not a band kid. The band kids are nerds. Just kidding, I love band kids. I married one and procreated with them, so. All right, we're gonna say bye to the parade now. Getting sunny, so I gotta get out of the sun, back to my cave. I only get outside like 5 days out of the year, and they're all market days. So my skin isn't used to this. Ooh, there's some baked goods right there. We've got to walk around a little bit later. I'm thinking maybe tonight at like dusk after the sun goes away, so that it's still light outside, but I'm not hurting the sunburn more than it already is hurt. I doubt we made any sales.
No, there's been very few people.
Yeah, everybody's over there watching the parade. Oh, the parade is over. No, come here. Come buy my wares. Okay, another blue chicken is done. This is my pattern, by the way, too. Available on my website and on Etsy. We tried to cut the yellow off of the black chicken, but there's not enough there to work with. So unfortunately, all 3 of these now are going to need to go home to be beaked. Rita Mae, you beautiful human. Rita gave me some yellow for the beaks. It's mystical.
Yep, she said she may have a scrap, and I said, that's all we need. I just need to
We just gotta do the little beaks. Aw, thank you, Rita.
Yay.
Wendy is here, a subscriber, and she brought me these beautiful flowers for my surgery tomorrow, which I told her is no longer happening, but hopefully they'll still be alive when I do actually have the surgery in a few weeks. They got a little carrier with the Nyx the Dragon. Actually, a lot just happened. So Wendy came, she didn't want to be in the vlog, but Wendy came and bought a little ghost from me, as well as some of my waterproof stickers, not my cheap stickers. Then we sold a jumbo jellyfish, the only other one that I had, a pickle, a chicken nugget, and another Nyx the Dragon. We had a little rush there. It is 11:30. After this little rush is gone, I gotta go fix the top of that over there since we sold the jumbo jellyfish. These are so beautiful. I need to put them in water to keep them alive, and I'm gonna try to not let my black thumb kill them. We just had a rush. We sold a flower pal, a calico cat, a dumpster fire, a black chicken, a pumpkin, a loaf unicorn, my football, and another turtle. I'm almost out of turtles. I think there's only, what, 3 left, Ryan? Woohoo! The turtle sold really well for me last year, too. 3 left? Okay. Oh, we have another pizza turtle we can get out, because the pizza turtle sold. Last year I only had $6 marked on them, which is wild, but it was one of my first markets. Actually, it was my first market last year. So I just undersold myself. This year I have $12 on them, and they're still going like hotcakes. Okay, I feel like I'm not filming much today, but we just had another little rush. And we sold the pumpkin pie turtle to some friends from church. And these are the only turtles we have left. I think these are all of the dragons we have left. We've sold about half of what I had. We did sell a loaf unicorn. We sold a ghost earlier. I think I mentioned that. And a pumpkin. So this is all of the holiday stuff that we have left. No Christmas stuff has gone, but I get, you know, it's really hot out, so who was really thinking about that? How are we doing on pickles? Pretty good. We got a couple of embroidered eye ones in here. None of the Chonkymon have sold today, but I do have a $15 price on them. And like I mentioned yesterday, Rita has hers for $8, so that could be affecting it. But I don't mind holding on to those because I think these will sell well at conventions. Oh, I have this little Jigglypuff that goes inside of the Pokeball, but they need to stay together like that. I think Ryan's gonna run home so that we can get the flowers into some water, and then also probably just get lunch. And we forgot our waters too. Yeah. I have bottled water, but we forgot our hydros. I know somebody left their stickers. Oh no. I'll leave them here in case they come back. Okay. I don't remember who it was because a bunch of people just got stickers. And then we'll probably get something from the food trucks tonight for dinner. It's noon. Ryan is heading out. The flowers are already kind of wilting. They're just looking sad because it's so hot out here. We're getting a lot of foot traffic today, which is excellent news. And I think that moving the table over there was a good choice because a lot of people see that as they walk past. But we are getting a lot of comments about like, oh, there's a lot of this stuff here. This must be really popular, you know, or hearing things like that because of all of the crochet booths. All right, it's 1 o'clock. Ryan is back.
Hi.
I have not even picked up my camera. I've made a couple of sales, but I've just spent like the last hour talking to people who have come to see me, and it has just been great. My cheeks hurt from smiling. But I'm gonna eat lunch. I guess I'll give you a quick little update. We sold a couple of gummy worms, couple cat keychains, a few of the Halloween items. I think that's about it. A white cat, I don't remember if I updated you on that, but we'll do a full recap later today once we get, you know, all of the sales, and then I'll tally it up. I actually might, while I'm eating, I think I'm gonna tally up what we have so far. I like to do this periodically through the day just to see. We're at $696 so far. Less than halfway through the day still, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's really good. Hopefully it keeps up like that. So it is much better than yesterday, when you're not taking into account the giant purchases that my amazing subscribers made. Definitely a ton more foot traffic today, and this setup has proven to be impeccable. So many people are stopping and like getting hooked by things, but we are hearing a lot. There's so many vendors here, there's other crocheters, let's go look around and we'll come back. And then of course they never come back. Everybody likes to look through the misfit bin. People love to dig. Brian, I just realized that we never set up the claw machine again.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
I thought it had so much extra space on it.
Yeah, we probably would have gotten quite a few plays on it, but I was talking to people and there was like big rushes and like so many people were like hovering around the booth,
yeah,
that I wouldn't have been able to deal with it. Yeah. Because the claw machine does take some, like, you have to stand there with the people because number one, sometimes they have to keep putting the coin in. They need to ask you for the coin. Sometimes the claw like doesn't pick things up properly, so you have to manually arrange things inside of it so that it, you know, can be grabbed. So, oh well. Look at all my money. I'm rolling, baby. 3 people asked me to break hundreds today. Luckily, we have enough change. Is that dog dressed like Princess Peach? Oh no, it's not. I thought it was wearing a little crown, but it's actually a little bow. Her little shoes. Apparently there is a dog show and costume contest happening over there soon. So once I see a crowd gathering, we might have to go check that out because cute dogs, yes please. It was busy there for a while and now it's kind of not really that busy. There must be things going on right now that are captivating people's attention. Okay, I just sold a gummy worm, a Chunky Mon EV, and a chicken nugget. Also, I brought my sketchbook with me today. Should I crochet and restock inventory? Probably, maybe. But I just felt like drawing today, so I'm gonna sketch for a little bit. It's slow right now, so now is a good time to do it. Oh, somebody forgot their drink. Look, that's my little Animal Crossing character. Here are some things that I drew a few days ago. A little celestial princess. She's a little ballerina there. There she is. I don't know what I'm gonna draw today. Maybe I'll draw some more sketches of my celestial princess. We'll see. Okay, I didn't get very far. All I drew was a moon. And it took me like 10 minutes because that is surprisingly difficult to draw to make it look normal. I'm gonna draw a girl on a moon. So that's the start of it. But I hear borks happening. So I think it's time for the dog show. The sunlight, it burns. Okay, there's a whole lot of people over here. Oh my gosh, I already see puppies. There's a turtle.
He's a tortoise.
Oh my gosh, let me see him. What's his name?
Shelly.
They are all lined up to sign up for the dog show. So we have a few minutes. So I'm gonna stay in the shade, but look at some of these booths over here. Oh my gosh, this little girl is so good. she's so good. So over there is Art on the Square. It's like a place where you can go take classes and learn art. It's also an art gallery. And then that building over there that says the Oddfellows, built in 1905, that is called Picker's Paradise. And it is like a vintage shop where you have little stalls and people sell things in there. And I got most of our stuff that's in our house from there. That side of the square is where we are. That's a Methodist church right there, and every hour the bells go off and it's really beautiful, and they always play like a song. Right behind me is the courthouse. This is the add-on to the courthouse, not the original part. It was added in 1997, so I am older than this building.
With Calvin. And he's dressed as a taco.
As a big taco. That's what he said.
For Jack. Oh my god. That's okay. That's good enough. Thank you. Thank you to all the contestants. I'm going to confer with the judge.
It's Lieutenant Dan.
She's like sitting on her legs. That's okay.
Well, it's pretty vacant over here by the trash can. Anything?
Nope.
Are you reading your dirty books?
Maybe.
If I look at your page, is there going to be a naughty word on there?
There is not, unless you count professor, in which case.
Well, it depends on the context that the professor is in.
Well, professor doesn't know, but the student definitely knows the feelings. So
I had to go tinkle at the porta potties, but I'm holding my shirt up like I'm a hunchback to try to block it as much as possible from the sun. Guys, do I need that moon? Ryan texted me and said a subscriber came by, but they're gonna do a lap. So hopefully I can make it back to the booth before they get back to the booth. Oh my gosh, I got distracted. Look at this, My Melody poncho. Could I rock that? Ryan could rock that. Guys, should we buy Ryan a My Melody poncho? Also, I did put sunscreen on my arms, but they're toasty. They're a little red too. Is this them? Oh wait, that's not my booth. Is that them over there? Hi!
you don't want a bag for him, Mom?
Looks like somebody's gonna buy a boo basket and a boo bear. Woohoo! You guys, this is other Jillian. She came to see me. You want to show them your haul? What did you get?
Well, first of all.
Oh, you got a Cookie Mouse from Rita. That's my friend Rita over there. She's also a subscriber of the channel.
Okay, I got my Perry.
All right.
And then I got like, I don't even know, a bunch of stickers in here. I've been tracking your stickers. So we got all of our stickers.
Yay! Okay, you guys. My social battery is so low, but for a great reason. I came back to the booth about an hour and a half ago, and I have been talking with subscriber after subscriber who has come up and said hi to me, which is so sweet. At the end of this video, I'm going to put a little slideshow of all of the selfies that I've taken with subscribers. So if you came and saw me, wait till the end of the video and you'll be featured. But my cheeks hurt from smiling. Hi! Sorry, somebody just came up and bought my sunflower flower pal. What was I saying? Oh yeah, y'all are giving me a complex. The fact that I have people like coming up to me and like being like, I was more excited to meet you than I was to go to like this concert or something. It's just, y'all gotta stop. I'm just a normal human. I put my bra on one boob at a time like everybody else. So while I was chatting, Ryan was working away, making a bunch of sales. So it looks like he sold a black cat, a shark positive pet, the clownfish. Oh, the clownfish sold. A stingray, 2 platypuses, 3 stickers, a mushroom pop keychain, the orange popping ghost pop it thing. You guys haven't seen those in a prior video. They're in an upcoming video, so I'll show those more in detail if you're a regular on the channel, you'll see those soon. A Boo Bear, more stickers. The last squirrel, I brought 3 squirrels and sold all of them. 2 dumpster fires, another platypus, a baby Nick's dragon, and a flower pow. So we're doing pretty good. My sunburn is really starting to hurt. I have been out in the sun more than I should be today, but I am wearing sunscreen today at least. My arms are gonna be real tan. You guys aren't even gonna recognize me. I'm gonna look like a beach model next time you see me. All right, it's now 4:05. I was just chatting with our cookie neighbor over there. He's so sweet. We were talking about my son Sawyer because he's in the medical field and worked in ER and everything. So he was expressing his condolences, and we were just chatting about life stuff. But that was really kind. And he bought my big dairy cow. So happy to see that one go, because I made that specifically for this market since last year the cows sold really well. Also, there's a really nice breeze right now. My little sign, that sign has fallen down a couple of times, but it's doing okay. The bags over there are jiggling. What do you have?
Paint your own cookies.
Oh my gosh, thank you. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh.
Those freeze extremely well.
Oh, thank you.
It's got the little paint palette. It's watercolor paint. And it's got the brush, everything in with it.
Oh wow.
How cool. That is such
That's
a
a
great
really
idea.
cool idea.
Yeah, so she gets to make art and then eat it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. It's a paint your own cookie. Thank you. They're looking at Nick's. And it looks like we only have 1 Boo Bear left. All right, it's been about half an hour. I was talking to the cookie people again, but this time over at their booth. They gave us another cookie. They're so incredibly sweet. I'm starting to feel a little dizzy and lightheaded. So I feel like I need to eat something. I've also been standing in the heat for a while. We have been smelling that smoking guy over there. That wasn't a euphemism. He's literally smoking meats over there. And it smells really good, so I think I'm gonna go there. But the people who came and bought a bunch of stuff from us this morning are over behind the red tent. So, and they have classic Indiana pork tenderloin sandwiches. If you're from the Midwest, then you know about the pork tenderloin. So Ryan said he was gonna go get dinner from them since they were such good supporters this morning for us. All right, while I was chatting, what did we sell?
All right. Well, you stole the pen, so I had to lightly write it in pencil. We had 1 black cat keychain, a turtle yellow with a pastel shell, and a blue chicken.
Nice.
Eh.
All right, for lunch, I got some tater tots and a ribeye steak sandwich. Let's do a taste test. With pepper jack cheese.
Oh, drippy.
Very drippy. That's what he said. I feel like it would have been better with like mushrooms and onions. I don't like mushrooms and onions though. I love the smell of them. Don't like the taste of them. I do like onion rings, but usually when I eat onion rings, I take out the actual onion and then I just eat the casing. Cookie people came back and bought a, what did they get? A bat. My little circus cookie. I only had 1 of them. The little camel, you know, the pink one that I made out of the Fluffy Flex. And then my little hamster bear thing. It was supposed to be a bear. It kind of looks like a hamster, but I made that out of the Parfait Pom Pom. And that guy got picked up a ton yesterday and today. So they got him. It's raining. We're scrambling to bring all the tables in. What even Midwest weather? It literally looks blue skies, but we're just under a rain cloud. It's very cramped in here. We moved the shelf in here temporarily until it stops raining. Look at all these people. From that whole rush, I sold 1 item. It was a rainbow leggy frog out of the Misfit bin. It's still raining, right? Yeah, I feel like we should wait just in case. Just a few more minutes. It is very overcast right now. So hopefully it stays that way because it's nice out. It's cooler, there's the breeze. What time is it? Probably 5?
Yep, 5:12.
5. So in a little bit here, probably hour or two, we'll go walk around and actually take a look at the other booths. I want to count how many crochet booths there are because in the last like hour or so, I've heard people talking to their friends or whatever walking by. There's another crochet booth, like the same thing that I just told you guys. You know, same kind of comments about how there's another crochet booth. Wow, this is really popular this year. They let a lot of crocheters in. Like literally, I heard somebody say that. So not a good look for us or the event organizers. So hopefully they take my suggestion. You know, I'm just gonna casually, lightly suggest that they limit the amount of people like per craft. Also, I have not done a full walk around, but from what I've seen, there are a lot of cup makers, like the epoxy cups, a lot of those this year too. So I want to take a tally of those as well. I'm still working on my food. All of a sudden the sky's opened and it's bright again.
Yep.
All right, let's move everything back out.
Okay.
That lasted like 10 minutes, if even that. Everything is back to normal. Look at Shrek up here in all his glory with that solar flare. Oh, work it, baby. Work it. The Misfit bin is getting really low, actually. So we're gonna see what else we have that I can slap tags on and we can restock. Oh my goodness, who remembers nipple corn? She's cold. This was one of the first things that I crocheted on my channel, and I hated this pattern. It looks so stupid. I'm sorry, it's ugly. I'm sorry. It told me in the pattern to crochet the horn. I don't think this is what it was supposed to look like. So when I made another one of these, which I did sell, I made the horn separately and sewed it on. It looked a heck of a lot better. What kind of price should I put on this, Ryan? The stitches are also really loose right there, just on the snoot.
I don't even know.
$3?
I mean, how badly do you want to get rid of it?
I want to get rid of it.
I think $3.
$3? $3. Take it or leave it. How's your tenderloin?
Very good. Very, very good. Now that I'm done and my blue chicken sold, can I get my allowance?
Sure. I'll be your sugar mama. How much you need, baby?
Well,
You need 100?
yes.
What are you gonna get?
Spicy book stickers.
Are you gonna put them on your Kindle?
Yep. I'm gonna take 4.
Does anybody else keep Sweet and Low in their cash box, or is that just me? Just moments after the unicorn went into the Misfit bin, it was sold. Nipple corn is in her new home on a farm far, far away, running free. All right, so it's about 5:45. The concert starts at 6, so there is a ton of people here walking around. So I don't know if we're gonna have an influx of people during the concert or less people. Last year, I feel like more people came once it got dark. That is great news because look at our total, you guys. We have officially surpassed last year's Saturday total. And yes, subscribers bought some stuff, but none of the giant stuff really sold today. So this is pretty much all organic sales. Hi! Of course. So that means that most of this is organic sales from today. So maybe it's not too bad, the location and the fact that there are multiple crocheters here. I do know for a fact that I lost sales from people already having other crochet items. But honestly, I cannot complain. I'm ecstatic. I've had a good couple of days. We still have 5 hours left. Guys, it is a long day. Also, I feel like the top of my head also got burned up here because Ryan kissed me on the head before he went to go get his smut book sticker. And I was like, ow, that kind of hurt. I'm gonna need a few weeks of recovery from this. Probably more recovery from my social battery running low during this event than I'll need after I have surgery. Let's see it. You got it for free.
I know.
You didn't even need to spend the money.
I know. They were packing up early and I caught them before they got their stickers packed up.
Well, nice. Lucky us.
I know.
Our next door neighbor is here visiting, and I just sold my last Perry except for this one. Some little kid came and asked if I could hold it for him. So he's just chilling there, but all of the Perrys are gone. Are all the Boo Bears gone? Oh my gosh, I think we're also out of Boo Bears. Wait a second, did we sell another one or did somebody steal it? Did somebody steal a Boo Bear?
Yeah, we tried.
Oh no, they're getting it. We just had a little rush, you guys. After the nipple corn, we sold a Togepi Chonkymon stickers, one of my loaf unicorns, a loaf cat in white, a Perry the Platypus, 2 Nyx the Dragons, Chonkymon Gengar, a Stingray, a chicken, and a set of stickers. So pretty darn good, and people are loving the dragons, especially in like the little carriers. We gotta go see how many dragons I have left. Hang on. All right, we did have a few more in the body bags, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. That's crazy, you guys, because I brought like 20. These guys sell so good. I was talking to Rita over there too, and she sold a bunch of her little dragons yesterday. Oh, I forgot about this guy. So 8. She sold a bunch of her dragons yesterday too. So good seller, and they're quick to make. We only have these 4 turtles. I have fixed these guys so many times. That's okay. I have to stand them up kind of, they're like the human centipede style, because they're top heavy, so they fall over. That's the Tofu, the turtle pattern. I don't remember who the creator is. This stuff is getting a lot of attention, but like, I don't know, nobody's really even looking at the prices on them. So that's kind of a bummer. But like I said yesterday, all of this stuff is gonna go up on the website. I keep setting them up and making them look pretty, but then in 0.2 seconds, people pick them up and throw them down without thinking about it. So I'm not gonna worry about fixing them again. And yet again, we have the beautiful lights. I love looking at them. And I cannot believe how empty our Misfit bin is, you guys. I threw both Leggy Frogs in here with an $8 price on them. That guy is bright. He is neon. He has something poking out of his head. What else do we have in here? We have a little cookie. I actually have had this since last year's fall festival. I was considering getting a cookie jar and also making little milks and doing like a whole section of them, but I don't really want to commit. I mean, they're easy to make. I also put it on a keychain hoping that it would sell better, and still nobody wants it. I have a little Peep Chick out of season. Nobody wants the eggplant too, and this is such a good eggplant in my opinion. This was one of my first plushie things that I did. And honestly, that stitch work, like my tension is not that tight nowadays. So I don't know what happened to me. These little guys I have also had since last year. I have 2 of them. Did one of them sell? I think one of them might have sold. Yeah, one of them sold. So the eggplant and the cockatoo I had from last year, and that was really all that didn't sell last year. Oh, I put out a little bell bag because it's just random. I still have my pancake pat with a butter pat. I made these for PopCon. I think I made 3 of them and sold 2 there. I have Stacy makes his little cockatoo bird, his beak sticking up. A will-o'-the-wisp, which is the same pattern as my little ghosties over here. Am I out of ghosts? Oh, I have 1 left. Same pattern, just a different color. I did it in white for the ghosties. Look at those orange Halloween eyes. The Halloween stuff actually has been getting a good amount of attention, which is good, but the trees and the Grinches have not, unfortunately. These took me so long to make, and I made 3 of them thinking that they would sell so well here. And unfortunately, they just haven't. So those will probably all be going on the website. I'm so sorry, the camera's so close. I'm trying to squeeze through here. I love the little ghost, and now it says, let's go That's cute. Just had another rush. We sold a leggy frog, a chicken nugget, 3 sets of stickers, a white chicken, a dice bag, sold the cookie keychain that I was just talking about, and a baby shark. It's not even dark out yet. You guys, I am actually running low on inventory. And part of the reason why I think we're doing better this year, despite all of the things working against us, I think, is because I have so much more inventory. Last year, it was my very first market. I think I mentioned that. And everything that you saw on the table in the pictures, have I already told you this? It's been a long couple days for me. Forgive me if you've already heard this. But if not, it was my very first market. So everything that was out on the tables was all that I had in inventory. I had no body bags of stuff for back stock. So this time we have been restocking. I brought, how many bags? 6 bags that were full.
Yeah,
and I think we'll see tonight, but I think that we are probably down to 2, which is wild. Oh yeah, with Strawberry Turtle's gonna go. So yeah, we do have a lot of the big stuff left over, but a lot of the little stuff is flying. That Misfit bin is getting empty, and I'm very happy about that, because filling that is one of my favorite things to do when I'm market prepping, because as I mentioned, everything that goes in there is just, you know, one of a kind things that I don't have other places to put. And if you know me, you know that I don't like bulk making. I don't like sitting down and doing the same thing over and over again. Like my loaf cats, I made those over months, and I'll do like a few of them at a time. I'm not gonna sit down and make 50 loaf cats because I'll be hating my life. And so it's nice to like come across like a free Instagram pattern or something, be able to whip it up and then just throw it in the Misfit bin individually tagged, and people just assume that it's like a discount clearance bin, and some of the stuff in there is discounted, like the nipple corn, but yeah, like it always gets a lot of attention. It brings people in. People love to dig through it and pick through it, and so I'm making room in there for some more stuff. Yay! I gotta put on chapstick. My lips are so dry and cracked. I also need to drink some water. Hydrate or dihydrate, everybody. There's a little girl over here who has her money out and she really wants to buy something, and her mom's like, don't you want to check out the crochet booth next to ours? I think that they have cheaper stuff. Like I said, I can't complain. I am doing perfectly fine. I'm okay losing the sale. It's just like, it's disheartening to hear that, you know? Like some of these crocheters, hey, listen, pay yourself for your time. My brain just paused there. Did you see that pause? The hamster running on the wheel? Pay yourself for your time. Some of y'all charge way too little for your crochet. Materials are so expensive. Trust me. You guys have probably seen my yarn room. I know how expensive yarn and polyfill and all of that stuff is. And some of you guys are charging like $3 for these little things. And that doesn't even cover the cost of material. So pay yourself for your time. You're worth more. Don't undercut yourself. There's my little pep talk. All right, I'm gonna go now. So Boo Bears and Perry's are sold out, except for that one. I have 2 people who want to come back for it. I told them to come back in a few hours, and if those first people did not come back for him, he is theirs. But in their spots, we are putting the stress pets and the little mushroom bookmarks. I did not make fancy signs for them though, so we are just gonna use my old like hand-drawn signs since I drew these digitally. So they're not gonna match, but at least they'll have the price on there. I just retallied and we're at $13.03 for one day at market, but we're going on hour like 11. So still good. We do have some gummy bears that I was saving for the claw machine, but we're actually going to put them out in the dragon egg basket instead of doing the dragon eggs. Ryan, we can actually put all of the little claw machine stuff in that basket and just put a price on it of like, I don't know, what should we do? $5?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have a $5 sign. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that. Do we have another clip? Oh yeah, we still have the clip from the dragon eggs. Okay, let me put this away. Another friend from church came by. She got a pumpkin. She was short $1, but I was like, you're fine because we're friends. So that was $7. I sold a baby alien. I only have one left now. I sold the last Perry. It was not the original people who asked me to hold it, but it was the second people who came back. And hopefully that little boy is not going to come back and get it because it's been hours at this point. And I do feel bad, but you know, I can't hold it forever and risk not selling it if he's not going to come back. I sold a turtle keychain and another loaf unicorn. I'm so happy that the dragons and the unicorns are selling out. Hopefully by the end of the night, I don't go home with any because I have had those in my body bag since Renaissance Fair and I am ready to say goodbye and replace them with some new, more exciting things. Well, actually they're exciting. I'll probably just end up making more, but I want to do different color combinations, you know? Oh, he just came for a Perry the Platypus. That wasn't the original people, just more people. These are all my original tries of the loaf unicorns and they all look stupid when I was designing the pattern.
If there was a business card.
Oh yeah, please take one, yeah.
And then, can we order one of those that he was asking
Yes,
for?
are you guys local?
Yes.
Yeah, do you live here in Greensburg?
Yes.
Perfect, yeah, just send me an email
Okay.
and I'd be happy, I can whip one up, I can have it done by the end of the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, send me an email and I would be happy to do that for you guys.
All right, we'll do that.
Thank you. Okay, they're gonna email me and they're local to town, so I will make them a Perry and get that over to them. Anyways, I was saying these look so stupid because I was trying different things with the snouts. So I am going, this one doesn't look too bad actually, she's pretty cute. But the eyelashes I didn't sew on before I put the sinker eyes in. So I'm going to clearance all of these and put them in the misfit bin. And you guys, that's a completely empty bag. Oh.
Hi, Toby. Sorry.
We got a
I was
yawn.
gonna say, here's another of the slightly smaller unicorns.
You can put that with the other one because that one has embroidered eyes, so that's
Okay.
good for the babies. I have really bad heartburn, you guys. It's so bad. I don't have any Tums with me. Rookie mistake. I need that surgery. If you're not in the loop, it was supposed to be hiatal hernia surgery to help with the heartburn, but right, I have GERD. I have heartburn.
Oh no. I don't think we have anything with us.
Oh, I'm gonna text my mom. She's gonna bring the baby up
Oh, okay.
and have dinner here, so I'm gonna text her to bring some Tums. Okay, it's 7:15. I'm icing my Sunburn. Oh, I got a lot of sun on my face too. It is a nice dusky moment here. All the lights are on, but it's not super bright out and it's not super dark. So my mom and her boyfriend and Celeste are almost here. So when they get here, I think we're gonna go walk around and see how many other crochet booths are here. So you can count with me. Let's venture out. Oh my gosh, it is poppin'. And look at how pretty the sky looks. We're actually gonna go over to the porta potties first because I need to tinkle. Oh, well, let's stop and say hi to them. Hi guys, I came to see how I bought a scrunchie from our neighbor. Look at how cute this is. It's like a little alien flower thing. I thought that the color would look really pretty on my hair. Green normally works good for me, and I just like the flowers in it and the little stars. I gotta take the tag off of it. And my bike shorts don't have any pockets, so I'm carrying my money, which I don't like doing, but oh no, some kid just fell in the bushes. Oh gosh. Okay, his dad's right there. Just gonna go make sure he's okay. All right, there's the other crochet friend. Ryan says that he thinks that there are 10 crochet booths. So we got to count. So ours is 1. We'll count that one as 2. Whoa. What happened to all these people? Oh, well, the flute guy is leaving because, you know, with the music going on tonight, he can't play his flute music. Look at these Labubu cups. Are those like handmade? 35 each. Oh, the rain got their sign. This one almost looks like it's like markered on, but actually no, it's printed on there. Screen printed. Those are funny. Nothing screams 21st century like a Stanley tumbler that is Louis Vuitton knockoff branded and and Labubu themed. Hey, did they steal my brand? I'm just kidding. I am a sassy ginger, but we're all about the celestial around here, right, my friends? There's no toilet paper in the porta potties, and I don't need to be getting hepatitis or something by sitting my bare butt on there, so we're gonna hold it. Look at this shot with the porta potties and barricades behind it. So aesthetic. Oh my gosh, you guys remember at a PopCon? I was gonna get that keychain that had the little Pochaco in a dragon costume. And if you guys saw that vlog, you remember I ran to the booth at closing time and they had already packed it up. And even though it was right there, he wouldn't let me buy it. But he was packing up 30 minutes early and I was peeved about it. I was hoping that they would have it. Doesn't look like they do, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, they have all the Sunny Angels. Wow, this is a hoarder's paradise in here. Crochet booth number 3. Oh, those little houses are so cute. There are some of those epoxy cups. We're at 4 crocheters currently. Here's a number 5, number 6. This is where everybody's getting that cool cotton candy. I've been looking at the back of this tent for 2 days. Oh my gosh, look at it, the giant cinnamon roll. Cotton candy. Wait, I kind of want one. Do I need to get hopped up on sugar? You guys don't want to see me hopped up on sugar or alcohol. You think I'm crazy now? All right, there's our neighbors, but I haven't counted them yet. Did I count them? Is that 7? Okay, I'm gonna have to recount, I think. Let's go down this way. So this is the other side of the square that we have not seen yet. This side, over yonder, that green building is Tree City Stitches. That is a fabric store. Okay, is that knit or is that crochet? I think that's knitted stuff. We're gonna count it, I think, because they look like they maybe have a mix of knit and crochet. Ooh, this is fancy schmancy over here. So that is 7, I think, that we're at crochet booths. Oh, we have a Scentsy booth. Y'all, have you seen the Ratatouille Scentsy collab? I have been wanting one of those Ratatouille wax melters for months, but they sold out so fast, and now you can only get them for like $300 on eBay. But I want one so bad. If you did not know, Ratatouille is my favorite all-time movie. I am a true fan. I can practically quote the entire thing front to back. Hi! Just saw another friend. Oh, it smells so good over here. What is that smell? Garlic knots? The Twisted Tater. Do they have a garlic tater? Ooh. But anyways, yes, I love Ratatouille. All right, there's Rita's booth. So that's 8. 8. However, most people over on the other side of the square, over near the stage, they're already gone. So the other crocheters that I talked to said that they counted 10 people. So we're gonna go with the 10 number. That is a lot for an event like this, with how many vendors there are and how many patrons there are. We are back though. So let's see if Ryan sold anything. Also, I didn't get to pee because there was no toilet paper.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. All right, what do we got? 3 stickers, that's all we sold?
Nope. I just had to go to the new page.
Ooh, we filled a page.
Yeah.
All right, what do we get?
So we got 2 chunky mon, a Snorlax and an Eevee, a loaf unicorn, 1 market bag, a black chicken, a bee from the $5 bin, dumpster fire, and a positive pet, and then the 3 stickers.
Woo, pretty good. I wasn't even gone for that long. Let's put in the new scrunchie. Looking like the straw man over here. The scarecrow. I always call the scarecrow from Wizard of Oz the straw man. Why? I mean, he's a man made of straw. So it works. Here we go. I have this one piece of bang that's longer than all the others. Just had a small rush. For the first time, people were actually waiting in line to check out. So we sold 2 gummy worms. My last jellyfish, I had 2 of the jumbo ones that I sold this morning, and then I had 1 smaller one that sold for $22. A bunch of stickers, a gummy bear to a little girl who was on an $8 budget, and I was like, go check out the $5 bin, and she picked a pink gummy bear and another loaf unicorn. So pretty good in, like, I don't know, 5 minutes. There's a little boy behind the cubes who wants that snake so bad, and his mom's like, no, but we can get something else. So they're looking for something else. I did give him some stickers for free though. He decided to get the bat. My dark evergreen bat. It's the new Parfait plush from Premier, that yarn. It was so soft. It was one of the skeins that Premier sent to me in a PR package, which was exciting to get. By the way, link in the description box. If you ever order from Premier, you can use my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any more money, but I get some points for it or money back for it. But he ended up going with the bat, and then he really wanted the strawberry turtle too. And I was like, I think you made a good choice with the bat because the turtle's not for sale. Although a lot of people have asked how much the giant strawberry turtle is, and I keep telling people it's free if you win the raffle. All you gotta do is spend $25 to get a free ticket. Oh, did I mention, if you're gonna do a raffle, you gotta check with your state's laws, because in some states doing a raffle is illegal. Here where I live, it is fine. It's not gambling because I am not making people pay for the raffle ticket. It is just a bonus. If they're already buying $25 worth of things, then they get the extra bonus of the chance to win an additional item. But I'm not like charging $5 a ticket or anything like that. That would be gambling, and I wouldn't be allowed to do that, especially involving kids, you know. Just had another friend come by, and they bought a calico loaf cat, which I think that was my last calico. A positive pet. They got my pancake cat, and then a couple of kids came by and spent $4 on a ton of stickers. So I'm gonna calculate what we're at. We have about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours left. It's definitely slowing down, but there's still a ton of people here. Are you clapping? Woohoo! Yay! Celeste! She had a chicken kebab for dinner. Woohoo! Yeah, there's definitely still a good amount of people here. I don't know that we're gonna stay as late tonight as we did last night, because we waited till the concert was over, and I don't think it's really worth doing that. So we'll probably pack it up here, probably right at 10. And yeah, we'll get all of the display stuff packed up first and leave out like one table with the plushies, so that just in case we're still packing up the tent and everything, people walk past after the concert, we still have some things out for them to take a look at. Are you putting Daddy's hat on? This group of boys just came in and was like, can I get something for free? And I was like, no. And they're like, can I trade this crochet cookie for one of your crochet things? And I'm like, well, what? How could you buy it from them and want something free from me? Celeste is force feeding Ryan Cheerios.
Oh, thank you.
Is that so funny? Here's the birthday girl. Well, yesterday was her birthday, huh? It's a happy belated birthday. Look, she brought me a little friendship bracelet. Oh, it has little I didn't even realize that it has little flowers on it. It's so sweet. Thank you. I just sold a pizza turtle, a mini bee, and a little stingray. Stingrays have been doing really well. I think I only have 1 or 2 left. I think I have a blue and a purple left. I am going to go check out the potato spiral van thing. I keep smelling garlic and I don't know where it's coming from, but it smells delightful. And I'm not kissing any of you guys tonight, so I might as well have me some garlic. It's definitely dying down. I know Rita's all packed up. That's her tent right there. Not as many people out, so I don't even know that we're gonna stay till 10, honestly. I got a Parmesan garlic twisted tater. Woo! Thank you!
And then you can hit our QR code.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing. Thank you! It's so hot and fresh, too. Check them out. Let's go back to the booth for our taste test. Look at this thing. Wonder if we made any sales. Any sales?
No.
Oh, well, I wasn't gone for very long. I was gone for like 5 minutes.
Crave? Yeah. Yep. That actually is exactly what it's supposed to be.
It tastes like a potato chip. That is delightful.
Well,
Somebody with a very loud car wants his girlfriend to know that he's got a big... Some teenage girl just came up and she asked if I had any dinosaurs, and I pointed her over to the strawberry dino over here, and she bought it. She looked at the price. She's like, let me see how much I have. And she had $60 and it was $45, and it was so sweet because she's like, this is like all my money, but it is so worth it. And just her and her friend were just like the absolute sweetest. And I'm so happy to see it, strawberry dino, find a home. I really wish Pretzel Snake would have gone home. I mean, there's still time, but people love that Pretzel Snake, and he just hasn't sold. I have a $29 price on him because there's a wire in him so that he holds his shape, like no matter what shape you put him in. So maybe the price is too high. I think that it's fair. He actually took a while. It is time. We are going to draw the raffle for the strawberry turtle. So you can watch me draw it. Here, let's bring these over here. Let's give it a good shimmy. Shake weight. Don't take that out of context. Oh no! Should we make that the winner?
maybe.
Since it fell out, I think it was
one did fly
chosen.
out. I don't know if we caught it on camera, but...
It's the Lawrences.
Oh snap!
It's our pastor from church. All right. Guys, I have to pee so bad. We have some paper towels, so I think I'm gonna take some paper towels over to the porta potties. While I was gone, Ryan sold a bat. All right. Okay, so let's just put all of this stuff out onto the front table and then take everything else down. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay. I noticed this last year too, but at this time of night, it's like about 9:30. It's like all kids and teenagers. Most of the vendors are packed up or packing up. It's looking pretty bare out there. We have consolidated everything to the front here. We are gonna take the cubes down because those are, you know, take a long time to deal with. So people can still shop on these two while we're taking the tent down and everything. Although we're not gonna have lights. Wait, well, we have the lights up here. Yeah, so we're lucky. We have light on the table even when we take our beautiful fairy lights down. Guys, I kind of want to put these like in my living room. They're so much fun. My feet hurt so bad, I think I sunburned them, and I'm gonna have a Birkenstock tan. By the way, my feet are not swollen. They are always this fat. I've had wide feet since birth. When I was a baby, my mom called them Fred Flintstone feet.
It's true. I've heard
I've always had to wear wides, baby. I just sold my chill pill to them. That was in my Misfit bin. She saw it and she was so happy. It was like, she's like squeezing it. She's like, I can squeeze it when I need to chill. This is the progress that we've made. Not too much has happened. But we also sold a gummy bear and my last baby alien. Not a baby Yoda, an alien that is a child. Okay, it is 10:05. The band just announced they are on their last 3 songs. So there's like nobody else here anymore. There's like a handful of stragglers walking by, but the food trucks are all closed and they're all packing up. So I thought that before we take the lights down, while I have some light, I will walk you through what we sold today on day 2 of Tree City Fall Festival 2025. We sold a lot of stuff, so buckle up, Buttercup. I'm just gonna rattle these off. Here we go. Starting off the day with a giant jellyfish, a market bag, the strawberry cow, a strawberry poppet, a platypus, dumpster fire, soot sprayed on a swing, Highland cow, dolphin, stingray, dragon, dumpster fire, black loaf cat, a turtle, another dragon, a dice bag, another dice bag, my splooting frog, a ghost, another jumbo jellyfish, stickers, a pickle, a chicken nugget, another dragon, a flower pal, a calico loaf cat, a dumpster fire, a black chicken, a pumpkin, a unicorn, a loaf unicorn, a football, another turtle, some more stickers, my pumpkin pie turtle, a squirrel, more stickers, a white cat, a gummy worm, 2 cat keychains, another pumpkin, a candy corn, a positive pet, a boo bear, another gummy worm, a chonky mon Eevee, another chicken nugget, a black loaf cat, another positive pet, my clownfish, a stingray, 2 Perry the Platypi. By the way, side note, I am happy that I sold it to those people who came back, because that little boy who asked me to hold it never came back. So I'm happy that I went with my gut and went ahead and sold it. Some stickers, a mushroom pop keychain, a boo bucket poppet, a boo bear, more stickers, a squirrel, 2 dumpster fires, another Perry the Platypus, another Nyx the Dragon, a flower pal, stickers, another positive pet, a dumpster fire, my big like dairy cow, a black cat keychain, a turtle, a blue chicken, a bat, a circus cookie, my little chunky hamster bear thing, another Nyx the Dragon, another stingray, a rainbow leggy frog, another stingray, the nipple unicorn, Togepi Chonkymon, a few stickers, another loaf unicorn that looked like Pinkie Pie, a loaf cat in white, another Perry the Platypus, 2 Nyx the Dragons different purchases back to back, a Chonkymon Gengar, another stingray, another chicken. I didn't write the color. I think it was white. Some more stickers, another $10 item. I don't remember what they got, but I remember charging them $10. So I put a question mark for that one. Still going. A leggy frog in like a variegated green, another chicken nugget, some more stickers, a white chicken, some more stickers, another dice bag, my cookie keychain, a baby shark, another pumpkin, baby Yoda, Perry the Platypus, a turtle keychain, another loaf unicorn, a turkey leg, a Snorlax Chonkymon, I only had 2 Eevee Chonkymon, both of them sold today, another loaf unicorn, the second market bag. We sold 2 market bags. I feel like that's actually really good. Sometimes when you're selling non-plushy stuff with the stuffed animals, people tend to not pay attention to the other thing that you're selling, because one usually takes precedence over the other. So I'm so ecstatic that we sold 2. Thank you again, Melissa, by the way. A black chicken, a little mini bee, a dumpster fire, a positive pet bunny, some stickers, a gummy worm, my little jellyfish, another gummy worm, some more stickers, a gummy bear, another loaf unicorn, another Matilda the bat. I'm holding the camera so close to me, sorry. Brown chicken, a calico loaf cat, another positive pet, a pancake cat, some stickers, a pizza turtle, a mini bee. Oh, there's some lookers. I said a mini bee, a stingray, a black cat, a gummy worm, a baby octopus, my strawberry Sunday dinosaur, a bat, a gummy bear in sparkly purple, baby Yoda baby alien number 2, and a chill pill. That was a lot of stuff. We do have a few stragglers, but I think for the most part, we're done. I am so ready to go home and take another cold shower and lather myself in aloe vera. And I need to input all this footage. I'm going to spend all day tomorrow editing. And then I need to get to restocking because you guys, we are down. We brought like 5 stuffed full body bags. We haven't put everything away yet, but we are down to 2.5. That was a lot of inventory sold today. In fact, between yesterday and today, we sold a total of 179 items. That's wild. And most of it was small stuff. Outside of yesterday, my amazing subscribers who came and bought some of the larger items, it was all little stuff. So the fact that like all the big stuff is still in the body bags, but that much little stuff that doesn't take up a lot of room sold, that we're completely down body bags, is insane. There's somebody here looking at something, maybe a positive pet. She bought an axolotl positive pet. Last minute sales. That's why I leave the stuff out here. This happened last year too, where people were like walking by, and I swear like the teenagers, they just had money that were burning a hole in their pocket because they're like, I've got $20. And they would just hand it to me and then pick out what they wanted. It was wild. But anyways, I need to upload all this footage, and I'm going to spend all day tomorrow restocking and editing this video so that I can get up to you on Monday. Also, don't forget to comment our secret emoji of the video. So none of this stuff sold. So all of this is going up on my website. Here we have Giant Sam. We have little Grinch here. We've got Gingy, who is very cinched at the neck from this doll stand. We have Daisy Dino here. Shrek, I've had him for a while. We have a little frog with a flower on its head. Ooh, oh my gosh, he almost tumbled away. He's rotund. It's spherical. Spherical. You guys know that reference? Probably do if you were a Nickelodeon kid in the 2000s. We have Nessie here with the sparkly eyes that I painted. We have a dragon snuggler. This thing is so soft. It's burnout mystical. We have this guy. His eyes are really cool. They're sparkly on the top and like in the iris. Yeah, dragon mermaid guy. I'm so sad that my blueberry turtle didn't sell. Blueberry turtle, oh my gosh, it's been a long weekend. Blueberry cow didn't sell. I made him specifically for this market and it didn't even get that much attention. We have a little Gudetama here, his little booty. Oh, I gotta pull in that end. That's embarrassing. Yeah, we have a little end there. I'll weave that in better. We have this little cow. Look at how sweet she is. Oh my gosh, a little headband. This cloud doesn't even look like it's crocheted, but it is, and it's weighted. So it's like a cuddle cloud, I call it. We have the bendable snake that got a lot of attention, but didn't go home. And this clown bunny that has a piece of grass sticking to her. But she is so cute. I made her for one of the conventions that I did. Look at her little blush. But yeah, she's still with me. So all this stuff will be up on the website. I might throw a couple of other things on there too, like my zombie candy corn with the white pupils. Some of the things, especially like the holiday items that, you know, I don't really want to hold on to for the next year or whatever. We got to fit these lights back into the little box now. And Ryan goes, well, we loved them this time, but we'll see how we love them on the second use if they get super tangled.
Yeah.
Because they were like twist tied together. I love the ambiance though.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you. Model. Give me a model pose. And just like that, came down faster than it went up. Say it with me. That's what she said. So you probably want to know what my final numbers are. And I'm going to get through this quick because my phone's about to die. Okay, so on day one, our grand total was $1,018. We sold 55 items. Now keep in mind how high the total is for how many items we sold, because in comparison today, we sold 124 items. And today's total was $1,698. So in total for the weekend, we sold 179 items and made $2,681. Now that is net, taking out the cost of food and merchandise here. However, there was a $100 booth fee that we need to take out. Have not taken taxes out of this. I also don't know what all of the fees are going to be, because some people paid me on Cash App, some people use Venmo, PayPal, and Square, of course. So I'm not going to know until I really crunch the numbers. Look at me sounding all smart. Crunch the numbers. I don't crunch anything. That's Ryan's job. Once he looks over everything, then we'll know what all of the fees were. But as it stands, we're going to call it $2,500 for the weekend. So that is a lot more money than what we did have, which is so amazing. These were long days though. I mentioned this is not like a little pop-up craft fair that's like 4 hours long. I stopped doing those a while ago because I found that it just was not worth the time to set everything up for that little time there. So even though these are exhausting, these are marathon weekends doing these long events like this, they're much more worth it to me to bring everything and set it up. But that being said, I miss my baby. I feel like I have not seen her at all in 2 days because she's asleep when we left in the morning and she's asleep by the time we get home tonight, and we got home last night. So yeah, we're gonna have some much needed relaxation time this next week since Ryan's off work and my surgery is postponed. So I'll keep y'all updated on that. Thank y'all so much for being here and watching this very, very long vlog, but I know you guys love them long. That's what she said. Peace out. Greensburg Fall Festival 2025. It's been real. We'll see you again next year. Oh yeah, and by the way, thank you to all of the subscribers who came and saw me. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much again, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Bye.